and foremost, we like to honor our flag and honor our country. So we ask at this time that you all please stand, remove your headgear if possible, and move over to the flag at the other side of the gymnasium as we welcome out our anthem singer, Ashley Short. So at this time, we would like to ask Don Carlos to the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, we would also now like to welcome your Thunder Mountain Tag Team Champions, Will Kennedy and Gabriel Alexander, the Foundation!
Looks like the Foundation have turned that new leaf, Dave.
Yeah, not quite sure. Maybe they're going to therapy or something. I don't know what's going on. I thought Will Kennedy was just classy enough as he was. But apparently they wanted me trying to get to know these people. Hold on, excuse me.
Excuse you, what is
this
going
is Dave.
on? Dave, we're trying to do something here, brother. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us for Death Proof Thunder Mountain Wrestling's last event of the year, presented by Urban Axshard. Paul Quarter along the side, the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, Dave Davies, who apparently has something better to do right now. But my goodness, are we ready to go? Action already getting kicked off here in this one.
Sorry, I had to take that one. Unfortunately, we are at Death Proof Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and this is going to be the last event of the season, which is good for me because I'm going to be taking a vacation for a little while.
A vacation, you say?
Well, not really by choice. Apparently, I thought that no having fun and driving thing only applied to cars, but apparently you're not allowed to do it on a moped either.
All right.
So apparently I'm going to spend a couple of months getting to make some new friends.
Okay, well, we got Don Carlos on the mic.
I'm Don Carlos, I'm the commissioner of Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and I too am the Bulldog.
Oh, Severo's in there going full Whitney Houston on it, being the bodyguard. Hopefully he doesn't go real Whitney Houston on it.
Put a muzzle on me. They don't want me just to speak off script. So, here we go. I have a lot of announcements to make here tonight. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you for coming here tonight. Without you, none of this would be possible.
Of course, Don Carlos, commissioner at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Wrestling in the corral out of the range.
Yeah.
So thank you all.
I still smell something fishy.
This is our last show.
I don't know. Maybe my ex just got here. I don't know. Maybe she's watching the show.
It's been a great year, and we have all of you to thank for it. I've already done all script. Next, I'd like to extend a special thanks to all the incredible professional athletes who traveled from all over the United States to be here tonight at this event.
What is this, a freaking love fest? I thought we were here for Death Proof Thunder Mountain Wrestling. It's turning into Sarcastaball. Let's just hug each other. I love you. I love you.
Their talent and dedication has made this all possible. And we thank them for it very much, very much. Moving right along here, this is the part. Okay, so.
That was very heartfelt from Don Carlos.
You guys sounds like the Pope.
Yeah, so first I'd like to thank our heavyweight champion.
Why?
I'd like to thank our urban legend, Vader champion, and I would also like our super Vader champion, right? And
I got you. Sorry, so you want to talk about the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Manimal?
Oh, look, now we have a professional on the mic. Thank God.
double
I gotta listen to Noah and I gotta listen to that guy. Let's get somebody good on that microphone.
Vader champion, Stud Bronson.
It's so weird. Don Carlos is giving. He broke up the Peacemakers, and he's giving them credit and applause.
Who's
Whatever.
tag team titles?
I'm
taking
confused.
over the ring right now.
This is like making me want to vote Democrat. I have no idea what's going on.
That man. So, I'm out here not by his orders. I think it's been made abundantly clear we are not his favorite people, but by the board of
You're my
directors,
favorite person.
because they wanted to make sure something was done very special. So give me Wyatt and give me Brian. Where is that big ugly dude? Where's Brian? Brian, get in here. Hey.
Well, they can't all look like us, Will. It's a gift.
Right? That's a tall Post Malone. That's that too.
Probably sings better than Post Malone.
So
Sunflower, Dave. You're a
the board of
sunflower.
directors, who are friends
Huh?
of the foundation,
I don't even know what that means.
have made it very clear that we wanted to commemorate all the hard work on this day of these two gentlemen's father. He's an Arizona wrestling legend. His name is the Yeti. Yeti was a massive man.
Again, what is this love fest? Are people going to start
He
fighting?
did so much for the community.
How long do I got to watch this crap?
If you've never seen him,
And I don't know what you're talking about, sunflowers. I do like flower.
3 years ago now?
I don't know about sunflowers.
I never got to wrestle, but did get to meet him. He had a heart of gold. He taught me a lot. I know you've been in the ring with him, and the man deserves all the respect in the world. And it's easy just to get the crowd going, Yeti, Yeti, Yeti. With a man that big, you can't help it, right?
I'll tell you what, wake me up when this is over, when they actually start hitting each other.
Very well said
I
from
have
Will
never
Kennedy.
met a bigger man, a bigger monster with a bigger heart. He was a class act human being, not just a good wrestler. That's first and foremost. He was a good human being. Okay, let's give it up for Yeti.
I'm a great human being. Nobody cheers for me.
Of the board of directors, not this good. We're giving you guys these commemorative pure silver medals that have a Yeti imprinted on it for you guys to keep take home.
Look at the foundation and their new friends, Dave.
Again, it's the Yeti. Isn't that Bigfoot, like the creature that's never been found?
And,
Isn't that what a Yeti
that's
is?
all our contractual obligation. Although we love seeing the beautiful people of Douglas.
What?
So,
Told you the foundation turned over a new leaf.
Time here who wants to take our belts away and hang them up like that on us? Here, have it, Mike.
Yeah, you figured this was coming eventually.
Ooh, uh-oh. That was not good from Will Kennedy to Chavero. The new monster by Don Carlos' side as attack. Oh, not just the foundation. Oh, no. The claw from Chavero. The pain that the bodyguards are in right there. The brothers, sons of the Yeti. Someone's got to get in there. They are not professional wrestlers. They are not trained wrestlers.
Chavero's going after double homicide charge. He might be going on vacation with me.
It does amaze me sometimes how Chavero is not going on vacation with you. Thankfully, Chavero stops, but point has been proven. Gabriel Alexander, Will Kennedy escorted back to the locker room, and Chavero is actually going after him with some intent, I might say. Hopefully security in the back.
Telling you, wrestling has
primed
gone
and ready
out the
for
window
them.
for Chavero. Wrestling is no longer a part of his equation. I tell you, I speak Chavero now.
What's he thinking right now, dude?
He's not thinking anything. He's seeing. He's seeing the color red. After that cowardly thing that the Peacemakers did to him, yeah, he is just a different. Well, I can't say human being. He's a different thing now.
Yeah, it's been interesting the last few months in Thunder Mountain Wrestling since Chavero's been away from the Peacemakers, of course. Still siding himself with Don Carlos, but what do you make of Don Carlos thanking the Manimal and also thanking Stud Bronson and giving them appreciation? We saw last event Don Carlos applauding when they walked away with their titles as well. What do you make of Don Carlos?
I think Don Carlos is just pretty much just clapping at everything at this point in life. You know, like, oh, that's good and you're good and what's going on? Am I having pudding for lunch? You know, that kind of thing. The guy could be president.
All right, so we're going to get live here in a second with this show, folks. After that great moment was spoiled by Don Carlos and his goon, and then Chavero.
Goon?
The
You know,
goon.
I could tell him that you said that.
The man under the mountain, Chavero, came up and ruined that moment. I mean, did he not? Either which way, we are about to get our first match underway. It's going to be Street Rat Jimmy from the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Training Facility, where he cut his teeth against the largest athlete in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Bad News Bagoo, Dave. Bad News Bagoo pushing 400 pounds. Street Rat Jimmy can't come in at even 150. This is a size mismatch.
I don't know who puts these matches together. I mean, Street Rat Jimmy has been quite the entertainer since he arrived at Thunder Mountain Wrestling, but you're just throwing him in there with a guy that just pinned the Manimal. Are you kidding me?
The only person to pin the Manimal as well.
Is Street Rat Jimmy going to hit him with a brick?
There's that punker, Street Rat Jimmy.
Yeah, dead man walking.
Look, I'll tell you this, Dave. I underestimated Street Rat Jimmy at Eye of the Storm. at the new ALA building in Sierra Vista, and he came out with that victory. Might be another underdog situation like we have with Drake Young. There's a reason he's in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. They have a lot of trainees in that facility. Street Rat Jimmy is holding his own right now in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
And the fans love this guy, man. The kid can wrestle, but again, it's a matchup thing. And I don't know what simpleton at Thunder Mountain Wrestling puts these things together. Because Street Rat Jimmy, they might ruin a career before he gets started. Because he is fighting, he's not fighting, I have something unfortunate to tell you, Bagu. He's fighting bad news, I'm going to put you in the hospital, Bagu.
Yeah, Street Rat Jimmy hits the ring, and he is ready to go, getting this crowd pumped up. I will say Street Rat Jimmy does look like he's put on a couple pounds. And when you are going to be a professional wrestler, that's one thing you have to know, that you're going to go up against people that are 300 pounds, and every little bit helps.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now he looks like a Subway sandwich instead of a peanut butter and jelly. He's still going to get eaten by Bad News Bagu.
And here comes the man with the only recorded pinfall against the Manimal in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, Mr. Bad News Bagu.
He's absolutely terrifying. I don't think the man smiled since 4th grade, and that's when his parents didn't throw him a birthday party.
Is he here? Maybe that's why Street Rat's so excited. Maybe he knows that Bad News didn't come back in the locker room.
Win by DQ.
That's not a bad strategy from Street Rat Jimmy. I mean, oh no.
No, unfortunately he is.
There's Mr. Bad News Bagu drawing the ire of the crowd. But Bad News always with bad intentions.
Bad News Bagu.
Bagu's house, baby.
He's terrifying. Terrifying.
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with the man. It's nice that he grabbed your mic, David. Looks like you guys have put all your differences aside. But Bad News Bagu,
hope he didn't break it.
Biggest athlete in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. And that's why he was able to score a pinfall victory against the Thunder Mountain Wrestling heavyweight champion, undefeated Manimal.
I thought he was going to win that match. Once again, Manimal with that rabbit's foot stuck up his butt. This keeps somehow pulling these things off. I don't know. But I know who the Manimal, one of the people he's wrestling today. Oh my goodness.
Oh, stick around for that one, folks.
Oh,
Shade. Manimal.
There is no way Manimal makes it through this heavyweight match tonight.
And Hernandez, right, Hernandez, the professional wrestler, all the way back. I remember him from his TNA days and those biggest promotions he's wrestled in. And the Manimal, every single month, has the biggest challenge he's faced. And this one, Dave, with Dushane and Hernandez, this could be one of the ones that he can't overcome.
And again, at some point tonight, Victor Ursus is going to walk into this place. And, I mean, again, did he get the title shot that he deserved? No, he did not. So at some point tonight, we're going to see Victor Ursus. And whoever's in the ring with that guy, I mean, just don't waste the trip.
Bad News never misses a chance to draw the ire of the crowd, lets them know exactly how he feels about him. And taking his sweet
that little
time.
kid's giving him the finger.
Must be from England. Well, speaking of different countries, of course, Canadian Carnage is going to be here tonight in a tag team title ladder match. And we have quite a few teams in that one. We have the Block. We have, of course, the Champs, the Foundation. We, of course, have the Smoke Signals. And
I finally got to hang out with them. It was a good time. I'm really hungry right now.
And we have Rockin' Fuego, which is the Pop and Stevie Ray team. I call them Pop Rock. I'm not so sure they like that one, so we will call them Rockin' Fuego. What a match that intends to be. But we are kicking it off.
Oh, Pop is back with Stevie Ray again?
Stevie Ray Bim, baby.
Pop Chulo, be better.
And don't forget, folks, we do have another battle royale for you. Not the Thunder Rumble. This one is for the county coin, where 12 entrants are going to make their way to the ring. And only way to eliminate somebody is send them over the top rope until somebody left standing is holding that county coin.
Yeah, that is why I'm actually here. I love those group wrestling matches. They are something else. Chepik bagging for weapons.
His weapons is his size. But I will tell you right now, head referee for Thunder Mountain Wrestling, Travis Martell in there, does a great job. Our senior official, and we should have at least good officiating, which honestly might be bad news for Street Rat Jimmy over there.
I don't have an in memoriam prepared for Jimmy. He was a nice kid. Everybody liked him.
Of course, the match card was released about a month ago, and my co-broadcaster surprised with every match on the card. He loves to prepare, folks.
Prepare? I just show up and watch fights.
Bad news. Oh, classy move here from Bagu, shaking the hand of Street Rat Jimmy for
Boy,
sure.
Street Rat doesn't know much, does he?
I mean, it's good from Bagu too, but it also shows you how much he thinks of Street Rat Jimmy.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming? Give me the baby powder. Slap!
Bagu is making fun of Street Rat Jimmy right now. Hey, it was a clean handshake, and now he's ready to go. This is going to be bad news. Wants a lock up in the center of the ring. Street Rat Jimmy obliges, and that is not the strategy from Street Rat Jimmy. Dave, when you're undersized, we talk about it all the time. You got to use your quickness and your speed to get around. A man of Bad News Bagu size.
I don't know what strategy he can employ to make it through this match successful.
Floyd Mayweather, Dave. Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Who was that second one?
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live.
Is he in the Taliban?
For Death Proof, presented by Urban Akshard. And
look
a
at
free
Bagu.
headlock given from Bad News Bagu. And I'll tell you,
This way he can get his hands on him.
Bad News Bagu not happy that he drew Street Rat Jimmy after just pinning the Manimal. And you could tell just toying with Street Rat Jimmy right now. Jimmy's got no idea.
He's laughing. He's having a good time.
If I'm Jimmy and I see Bad News treating me this way, I might just fall down for the 3. We're done now. Oh, there it is. There's Street Rat using some quickness, but he gets caught in the tie-up with Bad News Bagu, and that's just not. Oh, stomps on his foot.
That's how you take out the bigger fella. You kick him in the knee.
Elbows to the back of Bad News Bagu. Oh, and one punch is going to stop Jimmy in his tracks. And Bad News Bagu not happy about that one. Sends Jimmy against the ropes. Jimmy using his quickness, ducking the clothesline, sends Bad News into the ropes with a missile-style drop kick. And that did not affect Bad News in the way that Jimmy thought it might have.
Well, you see, Bad News Bagu is upset at McDonald's for getting rid of the McRib sandwich, so he tried to take one back from Jimmy.
Good crowd here in Douglas, Arizona. The first event in Douglas, Arizona from Thunder Mountain Wrestling. The first event, Dave, and the last event of the season. Everyone not going to hold back in this one as everyone wants to finish with a W. And, of course, quite a few wrestlers want to come out, walk out of here with Thunder Mountain Wrestling gold.
Yes, I'm glad that I'm not going to have to hopefully not miss any Thunder Mountain Wrestling events next year. Hopefully I'll be back for my vacation by then.
And Street Rat Jimmy now on top of Bad News Bagu. Who could see this one coming? Going for a bulldog. And Bad News says no thank you to that one. And now he's going to go back into the corner, catch his breath just a little bit more. I think that might have woken Bad News Bagu up just a little bit. But if that's all that Street Rat Jimmy has to send to Bad News Bagu, and that's his best shot, this one could be over before it starts.
Oh, he's throwing them away like those stupid voting mailers that I hate so much. And he broke his back. It was spinal.
That was a very violent suplex from Bad News Bagu. He wipes his hand clean, says job well done, listening for the crowd to steer on Street Rat Jimmy. And, of course, they are not doing that right now.
Yeah, it's like when that door shuts and your roommate introduces himself for the first time, reality is kicking in for Street Rat Jimmy right now. That this may not go the way his delusional mind had planned. Again, I don't have an in memoriam prepared.
Travis Martell, senior official, got to get him off the ropes and finally does. Travis saying, he doesn't want to end this on a disqualification right away. He's just telling Bad News Bagu that ends in a loss. That's against you, and Bad News is going to cover for the 3. Oh, no! Just a 2 count on Street Rat Jimmy.
Bad News Bagu is going to do to Street Rat Jimmy what I'm going to try to avoid having being done to me while I'm on my vacation.
Well, thank you again, everyone, for joining us.
And speaking of the devil,
and a big thump from Bad News Bagu sends Street Rat Jimmy down, working that lower back again after that vertical suplex. Give a good shot. Again, thank you everyone for joining us at Cool FM Live. We promote a very communal stream here, so if anyone wants to jump in the chat, don't hesitate to. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from.
And now, Tozo, as always, my friend Kerry Brown, my garçon, over at Urban Axe Yard, the hottest places here in Vista right now. Live music, trivia, karaoke, all the things.
They have karaoke
I was
on
there
Monday
Monday
now.
night doing my best Will Kennedy.
And we're going to get a 10 count here from head referee Travis Martell as he's counting 5 on Street Rat Jimmy.
He knows how to count to 10?
I mean, there's 6 count, and this is just going to be it. Sorry, we have a anticlimactic first match. Oh, Jimmy is actually up right now. And Street Rat, I don't know why, but he answers the call and gets back in the ring with Bad News Bagoo. Oh, and a shot across the jaw and elbow. And that's just not having any effect. The size disadvantage is crushing Street Rat Jimmy right now, more so than Bad News Bagoo is.
Like all those campaign ads, they're just having no effect. No effect at all, those punches from Jimmy.
And Bad News, this is the what's got him into trouble in the past. And I thought he put it away with the Manimal match. He was very focused against the Manimal. But Bad News Bagoo, when he dominates, he lets you know about it, and he wants to hear it from the fans because he lives off of fans' tears, let me tell you.
Yeah, well, that was a match. This is more like, oh my goodness. More like Power Top versus Fancy Bottom.
Looked like a belly to belly. That's going to be 2. And Street Rat Jimmy kicking out for some reason, a glutton for punishment, I guess as most punkers are.
I think he just has a concussion. And he's just kind of wabbling around like Apollo Creed in Rocky IV.
And there's a reverse chinlock here from Bad News Bagoo, stretching out the face of Street Rat Jimmy. Unfortunately, Jimmy just a little bit too far from the ropes to have this one. This hold broken. Travis Martell right in good position and just wrenching the face of Street Rat Jimmy right now. Bad News Bagoo.
I don't know how he earns his living, but this might affect his income, this particular technique.
The foot's on the rope. Head ref Travis Martell trying to tell him to break the hold. And, you know, that's interesting. I think there's only one way Bad News loses this match is if he gets a little too arrogant and gets disqualified. So it's something he's got to think about. But Bad News doing the punk rock dance from Street Rat Jimmy, who moves out of the way. Street Rat Jimmy now with Bad News in the corner, an elbow to the chest. He's going to try to go up against Bad News Bagoo. Not so sure this is advised. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, pushing him straight down. He just did not have Bad News Bagoo rocked enough for that type of maneuver.
Hey, the kid's got heart. Unfortunately, Bagoo's going to have to rip it out of his chest.
And again, Bad News going to knock him off. Street Rat Jimmy trying to go up one more time. Is this an instance of going to the well too many times? Street Rat. Those are close fists. Head ref Travis Martell not giving a warning to Street Rat Jimmy at all, and an elbow across the jaw. Street Rat Jimmy trying to knock Bagoo off his feet, and for the first time in this matchup has him stunned.
Street Rat Jimmy, oh, flying techniques coming from Street Rat. Oh, he gives him the Daniel LaRusso. Daniel LaRusso.
A bicycle kick too, and he got him to the mat, but that's just not going to be enough to keep Bad News Bagoo down.
Oh yeah, he hit him with the crane kick. If do correctly, no can defend.
Oh, Street Rat Jimmy now all over Bad News Bagoo, trying to get a rear naked choke in.
He can't even get his arms around his neck.
Again, the biggest superstar in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, Bad News Bagoo, was just in there with the Manimal. Obviously feels like he's a class down with Street Rat Jimmy. Took him a little lightly, but it's kind of backfiring on Bad News Bagoo right now.
Oh, Bad News is in bad shape. All of a sudden, Street Rat Jimmy did get that rear naked on him, and he is like all those victims of 2020 gasping for air.
Street Rat Jimmy going to the top rope. You need to use speed and agility when you're mismatched at Street Rat Jimmy. A big splash all the way over to Bad News Bagoo. 1, 2, it's just not enough to keep the 400-pound Bagoo down.
I was literally about to question my entire reality. Is the earth really round?
It's nice to see you coming around, Dave.
Was that a pun?
Both men on the mat right now. Both to their feet. Bad News Bagoo not dazed anymore. Looks like he's come to. But the quickness of Street Rat Jimmy was giving him problems before that double slap. And Bad News, he seems to be a little bit more than irritated right now, Dave.
I'm still trying to figure out your pun. Everybody knows that the earth is flatter than Nancy Reagan.
Oh, and Bad Bad News with a big clothesline to Street Rat Jimmy. Yeah, that was a good 5 minutes for Street Rat Jimmy. A lot of offense put in there, but again, Bad News. I think Bad News just took his best shot, and we're just waiting for the end, and Bad News is calling for it right now.
I think Bad News is done playing around. I think it's time to finish the job. And Street Rat Jimmy's going for a ride.
Bad News has got him up and down with the BCS Bad News Bagu. 2, 3, that's it. Bad News Bagu victorious again on Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Like a Jamaican, Indian, African American woman running for president, he never had a chance.
Bad News Bagu rolls Street Rat Jimmy out of the ring. If there's one thing Bad News Bagu likes more than wins, it's being the very center of attention, and he's got that right now in Douglas, Arizona.
He's soaking up the love. See, I'm telling you, the guy doesn't smile, so they don't understand they're actually cheering for him right now.
Just thinking about that statement and how true it actually is.
Oh, look at him. He's been dancing a jig since he walked out of the locker room.
I mean, valiant effort from Street Rat Jimmy, but poor Street Rat, he's got some levels to get to before he takes on a heavyweight title contender like Bad News Bagu.
Looks like he might be wearing an eye patch the next time we see him.
But there's only one way to climb those steps, Dave, in Thunder Mountain Wrestling is to take on the best, and this is a good learning experience for someone who just came out of the Thunder Mountain Wrestling training facility.
It's only a learning experience if you remember what just happened, and I doubt that he will.
He can also look at Cool FM Live after the match, and he can re-watch everything that happened, so he doesn't really necessarily.
He can figure out how to use his phone.
We do have a first comment. Richard Turner in the chat. Good to see you again. Richard says, hello from Montana. I'll tell you, I've never been to Montana. If there's a state that I would move to, it would be Montana. That place looks absolutely gorgeous. Dave, and pictures never do anything justice. I would love to retire there.
I also had a short vacation in Montana as well. They call it Big Sky Country, and so I got nothing. Hey, let's go ahead and take advantage of that. Fire some fireworks into it, and but I was also fortunate to take a vacation in Montana at one point in my life too. They have really good applesauce.
Bad News Bagu celebrating his victory in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. He did have a 2 out of 3 falls match against the Manimal last month, and I do believe that he is very happy now to get back in this win column.
Oh, did you expect that? Did Street Rat Jimmy ever have a chance? He did like an atheist on his deathbed. He didn't have a prayer. Oh, I see that coward Bubba Josh walking around. I offered to get in the ring with him a little earlier today, and he declined my offer. So go take your butt back to the seats.
We have freeze-dried candy here, but coming up next, folks, I want you to look high to the sky right now.
Well, next, as we have Noah, our ringside announcer and crowd announcer, saying we have our first ever ladder match at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Is that what that is? I thought that was David Carradine.
There we go. But coming up next, we have 5 teams.
I didn't realize that those were belts.
5 teams competing for the tag team titles in a.
And there's going to be a lot of tag teams competing for that one, folks. A ladder match with just about every single tag team in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. What a way for this division to end here at Death Proof.
Oh, this is going to be a blast. I can't wait for the ladder match. I've never seen one of these. Maybe Drake Young can use one of those to punch RF-3000 in the face.
Are you talking about RKG or JF3000?
JF3000, that's what I meant. I told you I was hanging out with the smoke signals.
Speaking of smoke signals, Wyatt Two Shadows and Jose Hendricks will be in this match.
I think I can smell the smoke signals. Either that or Pepe Le Pew is hiding in that locker room.
And we could have new champions tonight, or we might not. Let's see.
Is it the ladder match the next match?
Further ado,
What's up?
Is the ladder match the next match?
It sure is.
Oh my goodness!
I told you it was. What are you listening to?
Like the smoke signals would say, let's fire it up!
So again, folks, Canadian Carnage versus the Block versus the Smoke Signals versus the Foundation, and of course, versus Rock in Fuego.
I'll tell you what, the Foundation's getting on my nerves with all this nicety
And
crap.
here we are, introduced first, all the way from Canada, Canadian Carnage, Guerrero Picante, and his father, / enforcer, the Iron Pitbull.
Yeah, as I told them on the last one, these guys have warmed me up a little bit. I never liked Kennedy, but I like these guys. I am your friend, buddy.
Of course, Guerrero Picante's had nothing but bad things to say about America, which is weird. I do believe he does reside in the United States of America, so.
Yeah,
And of
these
course,
guys are an irritant. Need some hydrocortisone to get rid of this rash. So whoever climbs the ladder and grabs the belt is the champ.
that's how it goes in a ladder match, and with 5 teams, it's going to be tough to get all 4 teams down for years to get up there and climb that ladder. But this is the strategy that they've had to come up with in the back, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you know, as bad as that last matchup was, I got to give it up to Thunder Mountain Wrestling because they put together some pretty creative stuff in this ring. So 5 tag teams in a ladder match.
And there's Dave Katie's two best friends, Wyatt Two Shadows and Jose Hendricks, the Smoke Signals.
One toke over the line, sweet Jesus. One toke over the line. Wyatt Two Shadows and the Smoke Signals are one toke over the line.
James Mariner in the chat says, that's my flesh and blood, my son, Street Rat Jimmy. Yeah, he lost, but what heart and courage he showed. No shame in that loss. When you go up against a man who is a #1 contender for a heavyweight championship, there's never shame in the loss.
Your son seemed like a very nice boy. I'm sorry that you lost him at such a young age. I'm assuming that he's not making it through the evening.
He did not look he looked the worse for wear, let's say that, going back to the locker room as the Smoke Signals drawing the ire from Canadian Carnage, but drawing the applause from the fans here in Douglas, Arizona.
Because you know why? Because the Smoke Signals entertainment is illegal in Canada.
Yeah, I've been warming up to the Canadian Carnage a little bit there, Dave.
I know, I think they're just mad that they can't. Again, Pop Chulo, kind of like the Foundation, I'm starting to question his decision making why he would latch on to a Stevie Ray pimp. I don't really understand.
Well, the retro rock star Stevie Ray Pim, baby, coming up with Pop Chulo, a newly formed tag team, and they are looking very strong in Thunder Mountain Wrestling so far.
It's a very interesting tag team combination. The 2 men I never thought I'd see wrestling together, honestly, because I thought Pop Chulo was too good for Stevie Ray.
Yeah, Stevie Ray Pim and Canadian Carnage, they have a history that's well documented. And Pop Chulo.
Oh, yeah, they've kicked Stevie Ray's ass a couple times.
Pop Chulo has drawn the eye, or Pop Chulo not really happy with Guerrero Picante, calling himself a Canadian luchador.
Yeah, Pop's ready.
These fans are ready.
Yeah, big crowd in here tonight in Douglas, Arizona. You said the mayor of Douglas contacted Thunder Mountain Wrestling?
I don't know anything about that. I'm just an
I
announcer,
didn't think Don
brother.
Carlos had that kind of power.
Oh, and here comes. I said the Dudley Boys? That's not the Block. Oh, it is the Block. He's got a street address.
Oh, that's the Block. They're just dressed up a little differently
That's
tonight.
JF3000 and Xander Phillips dressed up as Stevie Ray, or not Stevie Ray, Papa Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley, the Dudley Boys. I appreciate the glasses and everything. They went full throttle on this look.
Xander Phillips is a cool cat. Hey, you're talking about JF3000, one of the bigger wrestlers that we have in the promotion. The guy is absolutely mammoth.
JF3000, I do believe he's been cutting weight. I think he's down to 260. I'm on my own weight loss journey, so thank you to JF3000 for showing
Only
everyone
260. Looks
that it can be
360.
done. He was definitely 360 when he came in, but he wanted to get lighter and a little more agile as he shows that off into the ring, and the block takes center stage in front of the smoke signals, Rockin' Fuego and Canadian Carnage.
Thought the block would get a better reception down here. I thought they were warming up the fans, but fans not showing any love to Xander and JF3000.
James Mariner back in the chat says, yeah, he had to stagger back to the locker room, but just let him catch his breath. I feel confident he will do great things in the Rumble later tonight. I have faith. Oh, that's right.
That kid's going to try to wrestle again? I guess they can just throw him in there. He won't ever.
Well, I
lose.
hope we do see Street Rat Jimmy, because bad news bad good. That BCS, that is no joke. That's put wrestlers out of commission for some time.
Yes. All right, I'm going to give Will and Gabriel one last shot at this thing. But they pull that nicety crap again. I'm done with them.
What is Will holding right now? I can't really make it out. Gabriel Alexander with his martial arts weapons. Is that a trash
I think the Santa
can?
Rita mascot.
Unnecessary stray bullets in Santa Rita. I hope nobody from Santa Rita ever watches our stream. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, that's a trash can from
Michael
Will
Scott's
Kennedy.
complaint department. The trash can.
Ooh, listen to this reaction for the foundation here from the Douglas crowd. Again, the first time that Douglas has laid their eyes on Thunder Mountain Wrestling. And they have no beef with the foundation, much like all of other Cochise County does.
There's a foundation sign in the crowd. What is
What is going on? Up is down, left is right.
The earth is round.
The earth is flat. This is crazy.
We actually made it to the moon.
Oh, man. The foundation are in here.
So 5 tag teams trying to climb a ladder to get to Will and Gabriel's belts.
This is going to be a tough one, Dave. Of course, it's going to be difficult to say the least. Odds stacked against all of these teams, including the foundation, who seem to have the odds stacked against their favor more and more. There was a triple threat tag team match last month. At Point Break for the titles. And this time, now they're going to go against 5 teams. And I mean, you got to think the block as well. They've had the foundation beat before. And unfortunately, they haven't got it done. And now all of a sudden, you throw all these teams in the ring. There's just added elements that I'm sure no one wants to be in there right now.
As you were rambling on, I wasn't really listening. John Carlos' bodyguard is over there shaking his head. I have a feeling that the Knuckle Dusters may be making an appearance at some point tonight.
Yeah, the 2 gentlemen that have been flanking Don Carlos since Don Carlos got in the ear of the Chivero and turned him against his brothers in the Peacemakers. It's good he has protection. And let me tell you, Dave, those are some big men over there. He couldn't have picked better bodyguards.
Yeah, he's a scary guy. He talks about as much as Chivero does. Now, the Smoke Signals, last time we saw them, they had a very, very early exit. So let's see if they can hang on to their own for more than 30 seconds. Again, there's certain things that they do in their lives that affect the memory. So after 30 seconds, they might not remember that they're actually in a fight.
Oh, wow, we have everyone in the ring, 10 men in the ring right now. Tornado tag match, and here we are. Everyone attacking the foundation off of the rip, it looks like, and now we're going to break it apart, and we just got a brawl as expected here. Right in front of us, we have the Smoke Signals going against Will Kennedy, and the Smoke Signals with dual elbows to the jaw of Will Kennedy, and the foundation outside the ring early. They were targeted and have to catch their breath.
And Stevie Ray and Picante were going to go after each other right away. That's exactly what happened. There goes the Canadian.
And after this brawl, we have the semblance of maybe a match coming up. Iron Pitbull now sent to the outside, and it's just the block and the Smoke Signals to the inside. And JF3000 gets taken down by both Jose Hendricks and Y2 Shadows. And this is what we're looking for, a double atomic drop
That's
from
how we're
the Smoke Signals.
Take the pain.
Off the rope and a double face buster. The Smoke Signal showcasing some teamwork that we haven't seen in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Oh, they're jumping for the belts. They must be a little spacey.
And Stevie Ray Pim in the ring, but he's going up against both Smoke Signals and gets cut down very easily. And there's a trash can to the head of Pop Chulo to the outside, like Dave said. Gabriel Alexander setting up a table. Oh, no, ill intentions with the table. In the ring, we have Stevie Ray Pim getting tag teamed by the Smoke Signals. A big chop. There's just action everywhere as JF3000 in front of us starts to grab a ladder.
Yeah, it might be the smart strategy. Everybody's beating each other up. Just get in there, sneak in there, grab the belt, and end this thing.
Those belts
Will's
are in the dead center of the ring.
After weapon.
There's just, again, not to have a pun, but Canadian carnage everywhere as Guerrero Picante goes face first at the table, and the Smoke Signals showcasing some incredible teamwork here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and this is why they stand alone in the center of the ring. And there is both ladders coming into the ring now as Y2 Shadows gets one. Xander Phillips has one on the outside.
The Smoke Signals might just sneak their way into a victory.
This is going to be a quick ladder match. I didn't think anyone would be able to get this. And Xander Phillips trying to come in and stop Jose Hendricks and Y2 Shadows. It's not going to happen. JF3000 now making his way into the ring. And he's got Jose Hendricks up on his shoulders. And that is not a good place to be with 6 feet 5 inch tall JF3000.
Oh, that's going to be quite the fall from that high up. Yeah, like that.
Oh, he spills them all the way out to this Douglas Gymnasium floor. As now the blocking control, and their tag team and Y2 Shadows on the outside. Guerrero Picante getting double back elbows from the foundation.
Xander said, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Y2 Shadows in the ring by himself. Xander Phillips had the ladder. He's trying to set it up, but Y2 Shadows kicks it into him, and now there's the 2-on-1 situation coming to fruition from JF3000. And Xander Phillips right to the midsection with that ladder of Y2 Shadows.
And this is like every war this world's ever seen. The Canadians are nowhere to be found. Will Kennedy and Gabriel Alexander are sitting on the crowd right now enjoying the show.
Y2 Shadows with the big elbows. Jose Hendricks is back in the ring. The Smoke Signals, for all intents and purposes, have controlled the action inside the ring here so far in this tag team ladder matchup.
Oh, Will hit Xander with the trash can. That's what I think about you.
John Belmont nowhere to be seen. Shout out to the trash man. Oh, and Y2 Shadows with nobody looking, climbing the top, but can't get the titles. JF3000 snuffing that one out before he got up there.
I was watching Gabriel Alexander take a shot to the McNuggets, and all of a sudden Y2 Shadows is on top of a ladder.
And
he's there.
Y2 Shadows and JF3000 fighting. Y2 Shadows almost ended this match without half the tag teams being in the competition in the center of the ring, as everyone is just smashing their heads against this table on the outside.
Yeah, Xander's down, and the Smoke Signals are dominating this inside of the ring. They are one JF3000 away from being the tag team champions.
Oh, a back elbow from JF3000 as he is all by himself against the Smoke Signals in the ring. And that's actually a smart move from JF3000. If you're 2-on-1 disadvantage, fold the ladder up and make them try to set it back up again. And a big drop kick from Jose Hendricks. Oh, and Y2 Shadows, no concern with his body, jumps on the ladder with the backdrop and another drop kick from Jose Hendricks to the ladder on the outside, takes out Xander Phillips.
That's another lesson to the kids out there. Stay away from the wacky tobacco. You lose all sense of self-survival.
Pop Chulo finally gets into the ring now for Joaquin Fuego. And Pop Chulo going to swivel his hips and makes the ladies in Douglas. What's the saying?
It makes the women in Douglas go crazy.
There it is. And Pop Chulo taking control of the ring, gets Jose Hendricks down, now focusing on Y2 Shadows. And now it's time for Xander Phillips on the outside. His turn to meet the table. It looks like the block and the foundation trying to get the block through that table.
There's some teamwork for you. It looks like Cypress Hill's worst album might be the one to get this tag title.
And Xander Phillips trying to fight back on the outside, back on the inside. Rockin' Fuego has the ladder set up, and nobody Nobody's paying attention. Pop and Stevie Ray, with nobody looking on the inside, they're going to climb up and get these titles.
That's it.
Bob Chulo.
Bob's going to get it.
Oh no, there's something wrong at the top of the ladder. Bob Chulo had to fix it. He's going up. Bob Chulo. It's going to, Wyatt Two Shadows, the only other competitor paying attention to the ring.
Bob Chulo's been trying all year to get his hands on some gold. He was within inches of it. Oh, man.
Oh, action everywhere on this one. We saw a big spinning heel kick. Gabriel Alexander of the Foundation putting that martial arts to use. Will Kennedy.
That's actually how they found me, and that's why I had to take a vacation. I look just like that.
Just like Foundation member John Belmont finds himself in the trash can. Jose Hendricks using a hockey stick, the hockey stick flag, Canadian flag on Guerrero Picante, and choking Guerrero Picante with it. It just bodies everywhere in this tag team championship matchup.
Wyatt Two Shadows handing out some Toronto justice to Picante. And the old man is nowhere, always in the ring. He decided to join the match. Uh-oh. What's JF 3000 about to do to Will? Oh, my God.
Oh, a big chair shot from JF 3000 to the steel trash can. And again, JF 3000. We can hear that from all the way over here.
There goes third grade math. Now I'm going to have to teach Will how to count again.
Oh, Wyatt Two Shadows. This is not a good idea. Wyatt not recognizing there's multiple competitors in the ring. You don't want. Ooh, as that thrown aggressively.
On the hardwood.
A pop bottom from Guerrero Picante right in front of us. There's just so much action. I can't keep my eyes on anything right now.
JF's in the ring, stumbling over to the ladder.
Look at that table over there, Dave. That table's got a big indent on it. How many people had their heads smashed into that thing on the outside?
Oh, that's it. Oh, JF keeps using the ladder as a weapon. Use your brain, not the ladder.
Oh! That connects with Jose Hendricks of the Smoke Signals. Everyone down right now. JF 3000, the tallest competitor in the ring. A good idea to send him up for those titles. He reaches. Oh, he can't get it. One more. But Bob Chulo from out of nowhere. He's got him. JF 3000 has the titles. But Bob Chulo, a shot across the jaw. And now a fight ensuing on the top of the ladder. Xander Phillips. Oh, Pop was able just to get JF 3000 down. I don't think he understands how big of a move that was.
Pop Chulo wants that belt worse than I'm going to want my freedom here in about a week.
Oh, Pop Chulo down, and again the block. Kings of the ladder, so to speak, right now, but Wyatt Two Shadows back.
I disagree. The Smoke Signals have had more shots in this thing than anybody.
But the block, we're close, and JF 3000 is done with that ladder.
About it.
JF 3000 wants to get that other ladder in the ring right now. And it's Wyatt Two Shadows and Xander Phillips. Who's going to come out on top of this one? Who's going to get the shot to grab that title? And Will Kennedy from the Foundation finally in the ring trying to defend his titles. And JF 3000, a big choke slam to Wyatt Two Shadows off the top of the ladder.
Oh, a shot to JF's McNuggets. Oh, I hope JF already has his kids.
Oh, look at what we got going on the outside. Pop Chulo and Guerrero Picante trying to fight out of it. He just does.
Will's climbing. If he starts a singing career, he'll be climbing the charts.
Oh, the block from behind. And the champions and the number one contenders in the ring right now against each other. The block. First the Foundation. Gabriel Alexander face first into that ladder.
Oh, these guys know each other pretty well. No. I tell you, JF has like the best.
Oh, no way. They dress like the Dudley Boys. They're going to give him the what's up. Watch for the McNuggets. A headbutt to the groin area of Gabriel Alexander.
Oh, there go the ding dong and the Twinkies.
Oh, we finally have a little bit of a break in the action. All competitors.
I'm not shocked that Xander used his face for that technique.
All competitors a little bit titled. It would look like I heard "Get the Table" shades of Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley. Oh, look at the Iron Pitbull. That's so smart for the Pitbull. He almost did it. That's that old school wrestling,
Yep.
Dave. Smarts and brute force. That's all they have.
The Iron Pitbull brings one thing to this ring, and that is experience.
That would have been some way to end
He's
this
enjoyed
ladder
the
match.
company of more Canadian hags than any 5 men would ever know.
Ladder in the center of the ring. Will Kennedy, Gabriel Alexander. They're trying to figure out a strategy and what to do with it. Do they go up right now? No, they decide not to. The Foundation now going to go. What is that?
These guys got CTE. It's like a couple of Antonio Browns running around in there.
Hashtag CTESPN and a ladder taking the mini ladder taking the midsection of Stevie Ray Penn, baby, and then the face of Xander Phillips as he has the table meet him across the jaw.
We've never seen a match in Underground Wrestling involving weaponry.
This is actually proving to be very lethal in Gabriel Alexander's hands. It's a lot easier to maneuver that mini ladder, and it does not feel as it's not losing any of its force like a real ladder would.
Oh, Gabriel's knocking him out one by one. They'll be knocking out some court order community service.
Gabriel Alexander has stomped to JF3000. He's trying to climb the ladder to go up to the titles. That is just a little bit too short. Not a bad idea, though. If you're tall enough, that might be a ladder that JF3000 can climb for those.
Oh!
And a big elbow to the chest of Guerrero Picante.
JF3000 is tall enough to use that ladder.
That's what I was saying. Oh, JF3000! A big, powerful driver out of nowhere, regaining control of the center of the ring.
And like every other rock, rap collaboration in the world, Pop and Stevie Ray are worthless.
And here we are, Gabriel Alexander. A big leg drop sends JF3000 face first in that mini ladder.
Oh, JF3000 is definitely getting the worst of it in this match tonight.
Will Kennedy now up, taking out Xander Phillips of the block. The block wanted to get those tables in play. Unfortunately, could not do it, and it looks like, we're getting set up here. The Foundation. And, the me! Trust me, that's what Gabriel Alexander calls it. Minimum effort on that maximum impact maneuver from the Foundation.
Will Kennedy's trying to climb that mini ladder. He's shorter than Gabriel is. And Pop's taking that out.
Oh, Pop Chulo's got that look in his eye. Pop Chulo loves this crowd. He loves wrestling, loves to have a good time. But sometimes Pop Chulo gets the look in his eyes where he gets violent and he grabs the mini ladder, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He gave paying back Gabriel for all the punishment he just. Oh no!
Oh!
Pop missed and hurt himself.
Yeah, JF3000 pulling the legs out of
is that
Pop
what
Chulo
happened?
right in front of us,
There's too much
inadvertently
action.
saving Gabriel Alexander. There's a swarm of wrestlers. Gabriel Alexander right in front of us knocks everyone down like a bowling ball. Strike from Gabriel Alexander of the Foundation.
And there's only two people left in the ring. That's the Iron Pitbull and Stevie Ray.
Oh, and they do not like each other. Since the word goes, Stevie Ray and Canadian Carnage have ill feelings towards each other.
I don't know what Stevie Ray has against wine.
And now that's everyone down. Now it's Canadian Carnage. Guerrero Picante from out of nowhere gets into the ring. Iron Pitbull's going to set up the ladder. He knows this is the opportunity as everyone fighting on the outside.
They have yet to win at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. This will be the upset of the year.
Well, they've won their solo matches, but yeah, as a tag team. Canadian Carnage, Guerrero Picante going up. Guerrero Picante, he can win it right now. He can win it right now. What is he thinking of? Guerrero Picante, no! Not from the top of the ladder! A splash! Right in front of us, Guerrero Picante clears house! And the fans here in Douglas, Arizona appreciate that one.
And the Iron Pitbull's in the ring by himself. All he's got to do is Get your old ass up the ladder. We gotta win this thing.
We got the This Is Awesome chants coming out from the Douglas crowd. I do believe that's the first time we've had that at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. We've had some awesome moments. That shows you.
The Iron Pitbull must be senile.
That shows you how awesome that was. Someone like Guerrero Picante can get cheered for here in Douglas, Arizona. That's the beauty of wrestling.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. That is not a liked talent here in this promotion.
Iron Pitbull going up for it, but he took a little bit too much time. Again, that was just that father-son. It kind of came back to bite him. Iron Pitbull wanted to check on Guerrero Picante, who is his son, as he eats a back body drop. And at that point, if I'm Iron Pitbull, you got to put father-son aside. Your teammates and your goal is those titles, and he could have got them. Unfortunately, just a little bit too concerned with Picante's health.
Probably didn't have his Metamucil today. So here he goes. He's trying to get back, and now he doesn't even know how to use that thing. He's cated he is, I swear. You use a ladder to climb, not to wear the necktie.
Oh, and the Iron Pitbull with the ladder on his head, spinning around, taking out anyone that tries to get him. Foundation trying to time it up. They can't do it. It's like old playground equipment. You got to get out of the way. And unfortunately, everyone trying to take out the Iron Pitbull. Y2 Shadows ducks but gets clobbered. JF3000 gets one into the face.
What?
Oh, and right to the back of the head, Guerrero Picante. That's his own teammate. That's his own son. The Iron Pitbull knocks down his own son, and he's a little bit woozy after that.
Well, yeah, he was spinning in circles for 40 seconds like an invalid child.
Oh, Stevie Ray gets his chance. Oh, look at that. Back head smash, whatever you want to call it, from Stevie Ray Pim. Looks like a little bit of a neck breaker. And now,
it's a lot
Bob
big enough
Chulo.
Pop can actually get up there.
Rockin' Fuego. They could be champions. The Block the Foundation fighting. Everyone laid out from the Spinneroonie, from the Iron Pitbull, but Bob Chulo sees the Iron Pitbull in a vulnerable position, and he can't resist the opportunity. Pop with a big splash to the Iron Pitbull off the ladder.
Oh, you can't let that hatred blind you. Got eyes on the prize.
Could that be enough? I mean, this match has been absolutely insane. I don't know if these guys...
Stevie Ray Pim now on the ladder. Smoke signals finally come to their senses, probably for the first time since the locker room, and they're going to hit Stevie Ray Pim and get him off the ladder. I'll tell you, Dave, these smoke signals super impressive in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. It looked like they had the right strategy initially as well, as they were controlling the ring while everyone fought on the outside.
Yeah, they are going to be a chronic problem going forward. They're going to have to get their flowers.
This is going to be so tough for anyone to climb the ladder. And a big neck breaker. Cutter, stunner, whichever one you want to call, by Jose Hendricks. And that one's definitely a stunner. The JF3000, he's got a woozy one more time. JF3000 down, Jose Hendricks. Y2 Shadows, they want to go for those titles.
Pretend there's some dabs up there. I swear you'll get up there so fast.
There they are. They can touch them. They can taste them. The smoke signals have the titles in reach. Jose Hendricks has almost, but no, Stevie Ray and Guerrero Picante working together. When did you ever think you'd see that in your entire life? And they get the smoke signals down.
Again, I swear they do this on purpose just to confuse me. They know that I'm easily confused. And those two men hate each other.
I'll tell you, Dave, we talked about the stat cards against the Foundation and possibly the Block on this one. The two teams feel like they should be the only ones in this match. But we talk about the Foundation. We talk about the conspiracy, and they've been coming around asking a lot of questions, and they feel like this might be some payback for trying to question the authority of Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
There's nobody in that ring. JF3000 is one step away. Oh, again! The underneath. Oh, the Nutter Butter.
Oh, Xander Phillips, speaking of legal in the match, has a chair to the midsection and right across the back of Will Kennedy.
Oh, JF, I know you're singing soprano now, but you can still climb the ladder.
On the outside, that short-lived teamwork from Canadian Carnage and Stevie Ray. Rockin' Fuego is long gone as they start fighting on the outside.
Kill him. Oh, no.
Oh, and with the chair, the block! With the chair, scared straight! Scared
He
straight!
used the words, kill him.
The block, the odds stacked against them. Can they overcome them? That looks like they might be able to. Ladder, center of the ring. Everyone out. And JF3000 wants to go up one more time.
All Xander has to do is keep everybody else away from him.
And Gabriel Alexander, the lone man in the ring, defending his titles against both members of the block. Gabriel Alexander, remember, had a knee issue because of the block last event. They took it out. Did not require surgery, a lot of rehabilitation. Gabriel Alexander was not able to train for this one, but he's looking in pretty good shape right now.
These guys all need to go become volunteer firefighters so they learn how to climb a ladder.
Speaking of volunteer firefighters, we got a shirtless one over on the other side.
I know. I had to break the news to my wife, so I'm probably not coming home after my vacation. I'm running away with a firefighter.
You know, they say what happens in Douglas stays in Douglas. The Smeltering City, Douglas, Arizona.
Oh, this is chaos.
Or do they call it town? I call it city. It's going to be a major city here coming up. Congratulations to Douglas, Arizona. And the commercial port that they're about to get.
There goes to show you that the talent in Thunder Mountain Wrestling might not be the brightest as they're moving the ladders away from the belts.
It's tough, Dave.
It doesn't take a genius.
Everyone's been trying to climb it. They've been coming up a little bit short. You gotta do what you can to knock people out. And I'll tell you, those ladders do not feel nice. I've fallen on a couple in my lifetime, so sometimes the ladders are the best weapon you can find to try to keep teams down. What a big boot from JF3000 to Jose Hendricks of the Smoke Signals.
He said, try my foot to your face style. And Gabriel's just going to take some more of a beating while Xander sets up the table for some reason. That table can't hold either one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about you, fatty.
The blocks. I didn't hear it. The blocks set up the tables. They honored the Dudley boys with the what's up earlier, and now it looks like they want to honor it again.
So I don't know. I still don't know what they're trying to do with that table. Gabriel Alexander is not just going to allow it to happen. He's going to reset the table.
Well, let me tell you, Dave. The block are dressed up as the Dudley boys.
Oh!
The Dudley boys were very famous for sending people through the table. Oh, they got him up! A 3D! A 3D from the block! Gabriel Alexander unconscious right through that table!
Unconscious is one word. Deceased is another.
And that could do it here. That could do it. Can they get up? Can they get those titles to block? They had the foundation pin for a 7 count. They almost won in the triple threat match against the block and sheer perfection at Point Break. This could be their moment.
Yo, let Xander climb the ladder. He might be faster than JF. They do know there's belts above them, right? All Stevie Ray cares about is Canadian Carnage.
The block getting the lay of the land, looking to see if maybe it is time to put up those ladders. And I can't think of a better time. There's Rockin' Fuego still battling on the outside through ladders, chairs, trash cans, everything you could think of. The only team that is close to stopping the block right now would be the Smoke Signals.
Oh, Stevie Ray Pim's got the hockey stick. Yeah, he wants some justice.
Canadian justice.
Again, the block, if they can just get their heads together for 3 seconds, the belts are waiting to be taken off.
The battle on the outside, the block. They look like they keep changing up their strategy. They want to use these ladders as weapons, but the team opponents keep getting pulled on the outside, and then they want to go for the titles. They just can't make up their minds right now. Have to choose a strategy and stick with it.
Yeah, I think George Custer should have done the same thing. So a lot of people back in the ring. The block has had every opportunity to steal those belts. But Xander's climbing and he's nowhere near them.
Now this could be an interesting strategy from Xander Phillips. Maybe he's got the athleticism to jump for those belts. That's not a bad idea because nobody's gonna pay attention if you set the ladder up in the corner. Oh no, Xander looks down. He's not going for those titles, Dave. Oh!
Xander Phillips wipes out the entire match with a backflip off the top of the ladder.
Off the top of the ladder! Oh, the Douglas crowd loves that one.
Big move from Xander. That's the most athleticism we've seen from him at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. What a move.
I'll tell you what, Dave, this is only the second match on the card. And if we are in store for a card, and Xander is laughing, and if every match lives up to the tempo that they've set.
Yeah, this has been all action, mass chaos. Dogs and cats living together. Again, Xander just wiped everybody out. Get up the ladder.
He's trying. JF3000 trying to clear out all the motionless bodies in the ring after that Asai moonsault from Xander Phillips. And there go the block. They are standing tall in the center of the ring. Will they be standing victorious here in moments?
There's nobody else standing, so this is all theirs.
Oh, they have been wiped out. Physically exhausted, especially Xander after that move. And how fitting it is that it's the Foundation that come up to save their titles.
Every time that title
Code breaker from Will Kennedy.
Every time that title gets threatened, Will Kennedy wakes up out of whatever sleep he's in.
Oh, what a flipping net breaker from Gabriel Alexander. Not dropping the up bomb there, Dave. He literally flipped into a neck breaker.
Yeah, the MMA skill is on full display for Gabriel tonight.
And now the Foundation, for the first time in this match, and some sort of control. Can they climb the mountain that is that ladder perched in the center of the ring and remain Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions? They have been the only tag team champions in Thunder Mountain Wrestling since the belt's inception.
He's telling Gabriel to climb the ladder, and Gabriel's not listening. Will can't reach even with that tall ladder.
Oh, we got Pop Chulo on the outside. Well, that's not bad strategy from Will. Oh, what's Will doing? Will Kennedy! A dive right through the ropes, taking everyone out. Will that do it? Gabriel Alexander in the center of the ring. Gabriel getting up. Wait,
the knuckle duster.
That's Don Carlos' security. That's Don Carlos' security. Oh, they throw Gabriel out of the ring. Oh, there's the brass knuckles.
Tell you those knuckle dusters were coming into play.
Who are these men?
Maybe they want the tag belts.
Don Carlos, they started their night out escorting Ashley to sing the national anthem, and now they're slamming the Foundation down. What is happening here at Thunder Mountain Wrestling?
The nameless henchman wiping out Gabriel Alexander and Will Kennedy, knuckle dusted him.
And look at that, the block now. It looks like they're working with the block. Are they guns for hire? We don't know what's going on with these two gentlemen. Henchman number 1 to the outside, and finally henchman number 2 follows him.
Oh, and the block are climbing.
Oh, Gabriel, oh, look at that strategy from the block. Gabriel Alexander can't get underneath the ladder. It's pushing his stomach in. The block going up. The block, will they do it? Nobody there to stop him. JF3000, Xander Phillips, they got one. They're going to get two, and that's going to do it. The block, finally, your new Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
Don Carlos, you sneaky son of a bitch. I don't know what you're doing over there, but keeping the Foundation from winning those titles. And the nefarious henchman adding a hand into that. So,
what just happened?
But yeah, we have some new champions. The first time this year, the Block have taken the belts from the Foundation. They will go into the offseason as Thunder Mountain Wrestling
This
champions.
is so weird, Dave. If you remember at Eye of the Storm, the henchman took out the block in favor of the foundation. And now they're taking out the foundation in favor of the block. You have to wonder, all those questions about the conspiracies the foundation are pushing, is it really drawing the ire of Thunder Mountain Wrestling upper management?
Who keeps telling you to keep wrestling?
Gerald Morgan in the chat says, Paul, get in the wrestling ring. I'm in North Dakota with my wrestling ring. Okay, well, once these men clear out, I'll definitely get in the ring. I'll take on Dave Davies all day. You're not going to get me anywhere near JF3000 and Xander Phillips, your new Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Why do you want to wrestle me?
Here we go.
More knuckle dusting.
Gerald Morgan says he's going to be back later to take care of Don Carlos.
Will Kennedy's counting the teeth that just got knocked out of his mouth. Thank God we're so close to Mexico.
Oh, hold on. What's going on here? One of the henchmen's in the ring.
Oh, he's whooping up Gabriel.
What is going on? He said something about pain. We finally hear from the henchmen, but the two goons, the two hired guns from Don Carlos, make their presence felt once again in a tag team championship matchup. This time, the Block walk out victorious.
Oh, he's showing him his own belt. Well, it's not his anymore.
Not his anymore, Dave. You're right about that. On the night that
getting a hug for Don Carlos.
On the night that the Block dress up as the Dudleys, we have to call those damn Dudleys the damn Block after that one.
Will Kennedy's in a bad way.
They're hugging Don Carlos.
Will Kennedy's going to need plastic surgery.
It wasn't but 2 months ago the foundation were cursing Don Carlos' name backstage. Don Carlos had to be escorted out by those goons. That's why he has security. And here we are, the Block shaking hands with everyone over there. What is going on in Thunder Mountain Wrestling?
The only thing I know is the happiest person in the world right now is Xander Phillips. Look at him strutting around. He's waited a long time to get his hands on those. That match was chaos.
Only the Block could walk out with Don Carlos and shake hands with Don Carlos and still get cheers going back to the locker room. I'll tell you, but going back to it, I can't believe they would aligned themselves with Don Carlos.
I don't even think that they knew they were going to be receiving the assistance. But once they received it.
Oh, trust me, they knew. Did you see the handshakes with Don Carlos at the end of that?
Absolute chaos going down at Death Proof Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
I'll tell you, the folks stick around. You thought that was crazy. And it was. We got some great matches still on the card. Not least of which, Dave, we're going to have the County Coin Rumble Battle Royale coming up momentarily.
Can't wait.
Let's give it up one more time for the foundation, everybody. Yeah, they already took Will Kennedy in the back. He's all hurt. Gabriel Alexander's all hurt. But they even be able to come out anytime in the future. They'll be back, don't you worry.
And the officials in the ring clearing out now. The ladders.
Though they do serve a purpose.
What is going on here? We got some music hitting as the officials are clearing out the ladders in the ring.
Not sure, but all of a sudden the henchmen look a little concerned.
Yeah, they definitely got up. They both put on their jackets and are standing right next to Don Carlos.
Got me real curious on what's coming right now.
Oh! Business is about to pick up. Stud Bronson from the Peacemakers making his presence known in Douglas, Arizona. The double champion, the urban legend, and Super Vader champion in the building tonight.
Allegiances are changing like the ever-coming season. I no longer have any clue what's going on.
And Don Carlos applauding Stud Bronson. Stud Bronson walks right by him, doesn't even look him in the eye.
Got me curious on what he has to say. Boy, those are some skinny legs.
James Mariner in the chat says, call the EMTs. A lot of carnage on the floor. And Gerald Morgan says, take the microphone away from Don Carlos.
Thank you for joining us for Urban Action presents Thunder Mountain
Douglas,
Wrestling.
Arizona, how you doing tonight? That's what I wanted to hear. We're having a real good show so far, huh? Pretty impressive with that ladder match, huh? Real cool. Folks, I want to do something right now. I want to introduce somebody to you. This right here is the hero of Arizona. This is
I'm sitting right here.
Mero. Coming up.
Oh, now he's gonna call me up.
I don't know if you got over there.
He's calling your favorite person in the building up there.
Oh, I get to keep my eyes on this
He's a local
beef.
firefighter. He helps put out fires, save lives, make everything real good in the community. This
And
is
he's
one of our guys right here. Give
It
him
is
a
a
round of
big
applause.
hit when it comes calendar shooting time.
They don't test for steroids in this, do they?
Yeah, let's hear it. Come on. Now, folks, I am the Super Vader and Urban Legend.
Somebody
heavyweight
deserves
champion.
steroids
This
to
right
be people that
here
save
is
lives.
the hero
Yeah,
of
you're not
Arizona.
wrong.
But the next thing I want to do right now, I want everybody to get real loud, because if the next guy I want in this ring is Jose Grijalva, the mayor of Douglas. Let's get him up here. Come on. Get loud. Come on.
Douglas has a mayor? Thought this place was lawless, like Florida.
Give it up.
Well, let's go mayor chants coming out from the Douglas crowd.
Hold on.
I'm not much for politicians. These guys are kind of slimy, you know? Just full of crap. All the time they talk.
There it is. Guys, I know some of you are from Sierra Vista. I know some of you are from Bisbee, but this man right here is responsible for Thunder Mountain Wrestling being in Douglas, Arizona. This man right here is going to change Douglas, Arizona for the better. This right here is just the beginning. Next year, it's going to get bigger. And this man right here is who you have to thank. So real loud, I want to hear a round of applause for Jose Grijalva, the mayor of Douglas, Arizona.
Such a love fest in here. Oh my goodness. I'm getting all
What I
weepy.
want to do is I want to thank you for this opportunity and allowing us to come down here and do this with you. Everybody, Jose Grijalva.
Well, the politician was talking. I wasn't listening.
You want to come grab this?
Oh, what's Canadian Carnage doing here now? That's Guerrero Picante.
I thought that guy was dead.
Of course, Guerrero Picante, the exact opposite of a fan favorite in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
I like him.
I thought you were one of the Canadians.
How are you doing tonight? No. Let me tell you something. What did you just say? Did you say USA?
I tell you, I can't understand a word out of his mouth.
USA! Oh, Canada!
Alright, now I want to make something
There's no Canada
very
right now.
clear to everybody in
That's
this
very
ring,
clever.
in this
Try
I
to
should
be.
leave the jokes
arena,
to the funny
in
guy.
the dog ass of Arizona.
Unfortunately, we couldn't book him tonight.
This guy is the hero of
Oh,
Arizona.
that was cute.
That's like being the nicest turd in the toilet. Let me tell you something. This part of Arizona, where are we? What is it? I didn't care to remember your names. What is it? Douglas sucks. The Peacemaker sucks. The mayor sucks. The Bisbee Fire Department sucks. Let me tell all you something. None of you have any idea what being cultured or intelligent is even
Tell him
like.
what time it is.
James Mariner in the chat says the only thing good from Canada is Canadian bacon.
I'm all of
I'll
those
see your
things.
Canadian bacon and I'll raise you maple syrup.
I'm gonna steal a line right now. Maybe I'll help you with this. Who wants to see Steve Stud Bronson open up a can of whoop ass?
A lot of people.
Now, I want to preference.
Now listen, stud, with all due respect, the only thing that you could beat me in your whole career is an eating competition.
Ooh.
Some of us are trying to lose weight. That's not cool.
You want to do this right now? All right, give me a sec. Come get this. Anywhere!
Oh, apparently we have impromptu wrestling.
That's the Super Vader and Urban Legend champion. I think Guerrero Picante's.
Guerrero Picante could barely beat Stevie Ray Pim.
Ooh, the Bisbee firefighter. Stepping up to Guerrero Picante. Ooh, that's a big chop from Picante.
Does Picante see the size of that firefighter?
Oh! He feels it, that's for sure.
Oh. Picante shouldn't have started the fire. As he's going for a ride. Oh, yeah. Saving lives and destroying Canadians. Nothing first responders can't do. The Canadians just need to go. They might not think about a career change. Maybe amateur hockey. Maybe tree climbing. Wrestling, they're just not cut out for this.
No one made Guerrero Picante go out here. He came out here on his own, and he got exactly what he was looking for.
They're just going to leave him in the ring?
I'm surprised after that ladder match and what just happened to him that he's even moving an extremity right now. Well, that was interesting, and here we go again. Someone trying to ruin a nice, soft moment, but Guerrero Picante gets his comeuppance.
Everybody, this is your intermission. You got about 15 minutes. Go get some food from Gunny's Barbecue.
You heard it, everyone. Intermission. We will be right back on Cool FM Live in about 15 minutes. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live for Death Proof, presented by the Urban Axe Yard.
You said I got a half an hour?
Urban Axe Yard.
Dave, you can take 2 if you want.
I got to go find the smoke signals. I'll be back. I swear I get all this guff about not being here on time, and yet Paul Corner, Mr. Nice Guy, has yet to make an appearance. And I have to sit here and listen to Joel just blah, blah, blah every day with this guy. Oh, hey, look at who is.
Well, I know that music. Everyone knows that music. It
Well,
is the
don't pretend like you've been
Retro
sitting there the whole
Rockstar
time.
coming up.
Don't pretend like you've been sitting here the whole time.
Stevie Ray Pim, baby!
Apparently he hasn't taken enough beatings tonight.
Folks, this is our Rumble Battle Royale for the county coin.
This is the one that I've been waiting for. Every county coin on the line. Yeah, he's still hurting. I think he's missing an appendix.
Would not be surprised with that, Dave. That was a war of not just attrition, but a war of physicality that just happened in that tag team match. And poor Stevie Ray is the first entrant to our Battle Royale.
And every coin on the line, you go over the top rope, you are out. You get over that top rope, you're more out than cheer perfection.
And introducing the individual who drew number 2.
Oh, out his knees, Guerrero Picante. That is poor for Guerrero Picante, as he's
can't
the
even get on
second
his feet.
entrant. He's taking a couple beatings here tonight.
Oh, he's going full Scott Sterling on it. They have to
Scott
carry him to the ring.
Sterling!
They have to carry him to the ring.
Gerald Morgan, I'm right here. What are you talking about? Oh, there's 19 extra comments.
Oh, you were late. They literally had to drag the Canadian into the ring. Too much wine.
Yeah. James Marin in the chat says, let's go Street Rat. Or let's go Jimmy Street Rat Power.
Oh,
And I guess the Rumble has started.
this one's going to be over very quickly.
I don't know if Stevie can pick Guerrero Picante to get him up over the rope. And Stevie Ray Pim getting some chance out. El
Guerrero
Guerrero.
Picante shouldn't even be in there. Like wrestling, there's no more wrestling today for the Canadian.
Guerrero Picante doing his best Josh Allen impersonation.
Oh! Oh, ha ha! I missed that. I apologize. Again, I was hanging out with the smoke signals on break.
Oh, and Stevie Ray taking out a lot of aggression. These two men do not like each other, and Stevie Ray is not going to take it easy on Guerrero Picante, despite his haggard state.
Guerrero Picante is saying "Sacre Blue."
And there goes Guerrero. Oh no, Guerrero Picante holds on to the ropes. He's got no strength, but somehow has the wherewithal to keep himself in the ring. Oh, he throws an elbow to Stevie Ray. Oh, and back at him.
Stevie Ray has never been able to get the better of these Canadians. Getting Guerrero Picante out of that ring would Uh-oh.
Oh, we got our countdown. I didn't even notice. Who's coming to the ring next?
Oh, wait a second, I know this music. This is the music of Iron Pitbull, folks. Oh, Iron Pitbull's in at number 3. Looks like Picante's got some backup. Luckily, Iron Pitbull was still on scene, man.
Oh, no! The odds are evening in the ring as the Iron Pitbull, the third entrant into this Battle Royale.
Stevie Ray Pim better get him out of the ring or he's about to be in double trouble. Double Canadian trouble.
They don't call him the Iron Pitbull for nothing, Dave. Let me just tell you. He used to wrestle under his Christian name, and they called him the Iron Pitbull for reasons nobody wants to know.
They have Christians in Canada?
Whatever religion it is. Then here we go. Canadian Carnage, the tag team in the ring together all of a sudden. Stevie Ray was up. And
That smells like Don Carlos. They have the two Canadians in there with Stevie
You're not
Ray.
wrong about that. Stevie Ray was in control of the match, and now all of a sudden becomes a handicap match, and Stevie Ray has to hold on until the next contender comes in.
You know what else smells like Don Carlos? Vicks Vapo Rub.
We did see during the break, Street Rat Jimmy was alive and well, which is good because I have something unfortunate to tell you. Bad news. Bagu really did a number on him. Ooh, we got the countdown starting again, Dave.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, and Iron Pitbull's giving Stevie Ray Pim a beating.
Who's next? Who do we have next?
Oh, will all be! These teams aren't done with each other. Pop Chulo coming to the ring.
He's doing that little shimmy that he does. It makes the women at Douglas here sick.
Well, Pop Chulo's got his tag team partner in the ring. The worse for wear, and he's got to get into the ring and help him out. But Pop Chulo, a little more concerned with entertaining the crowd with his dance moves, albeit very good dance moves, but he's got to start dancing on the Iron Pitbull. And Canadian Carnage in the ring.
And Stevie Ray Pim's getting choked out.
Obviously, no disqualification. We can't have officials in the ring.
Pop Chulo, he got so close to tasting that gold in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, hasn't been able to climb the proverbial mountain, trying to get back there. Oh!
And a big pop stunner from Pop Chulo sends Guerrero Picante back to the mat. And Guerrero Picante, I know he's in the ring, but is yet to join us in this match.
And he said, Papi Chulo!
He's got Iron Pitbull set up, and oh! Splash in the corner. Oh, Stevie Ray with the big leg drop. And I'll tell you, Rockin' Fuego really working on their teamwork. And it's
Stevie Ray Pim, he is a real American. Even though he's fighting with a Mexican.
I thought you were going to try to rhyme Canadian. I was just waiting for you to go on that one. But Rockin' Fuego in control now. This is not a tag team match. This is cards fell randomly, as I air quote that one, Don Carlos. Oh, we got the countdown coming. We got another competitor. No longer tag team action.
Well, that's a good thing, because right now Canadians are giving the Rockin' Rappers a beat down.
Oh! The most beloved wrestler in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, a member of the Wolfpack, and Pop Chulo's boy, Sincere!
Oh, Sincere is back. And you always forget how big that guy is till he gets in the ring, and you're like, whoa. Yeah, him and Pop go way back. I think they were on vacation together once.
Part of the Arizona Wrestling stable, the Wolfpack, Sincere, Pop Chulo, and Dolan Shaw. And that's going to swing these numbers against the Canadian Carnage.
Oh, Sincere getting right to work. And finally, Noah Joel serving a purpose over there, taking care of Sincere's stuff. He's got to do something around here. Guys is blah, blah, blah. I told you how I feel about those guys that is blah, blah, blah all the time. Never shut up.
Oh, Sincere crossing the legs up on a submission from Sincere in the center of the ring. And you can see the Wolfpack / Rockin' Fuego taking their sweet time on this one. They know they're in control, and they're just trying to figure out how to go about eliminating Canadian Carnage.
Yeah, it's 3-on-2. I know when we were in Vegas, we had to pay a lot extra for that.
I heard that entertainment was all male as well, and that's going to be a shot.
Heard, you were there. It was your request.
Oh, and they get one over both. Canadian Carnage sent to the ring, and this is looking good for the Wolfpack / Rockin' Fuego. They're going to be in the center of the ring controlling this match. Whoever comes in is going to be a 3-on-1 handicap disadvantage. Oh, what is Sincere doing?
He's trying to get Pop out.
He threw Pop Chulo out. He threw Stevie Ray out.
Oh, the betrayal. Sincere lacked sincerity on that one.
Oh, Stevie Ray, Stevie Ray's at a loss. Sincere talking about it. Oh, Sincere shaking the hands of Stevie Ray, and I do hear Sincere said it's just a competition, man. Well, now we have our next competitor. As we lose sight of it, it's going to be Angel Pureheart.
Last time we saw Angel Pureheart, he was in a ring with Sincere. And he actually held his own for a young, inexperienced wrestler.
Sincere doing his war dance. Gets him fired up, gets me fired up too. Angel Pureheart off the second turnbuckle. And what a Hurricane Rana from Angel Pureheart on Sincere. And I'll tell you, Dave, last time we saw these two go at it, we thought Sincere was going to dominate. But Angel Pureheart showing that athleticism that kept him in the match last month.
Oh, he's a spider monkey. He's trying to get him out of the ring right now, but Sincere, a little too big for the young one.
Yeah, and again, you mentioned Sincere. So big, he kind of falls in that JF3000 range where he's just so big and you forget about it.
Yeah.
Until you stand next to him and he's yelling at you because your co-broadcaster says some stupid things.
Who?
The other guy. Sincere in the corner, 10 shots to the forehead of Angel Pureheart. And Sincere as
young one's learning how to job tonight. Oh, he's riding the bull. Do the bull dance, feeling the flow. Oh, and a big drop kick to the face of the young one.
Oh, my goodness. The Pirate Clown Buggy, Captain Buggy, is in the building.
I can't believe this weirdo is a part of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. This guy should be in rehab. I might be Charlie Sheen under that mask.
I'll tell you, Dave, what a weird mix a pirate clown is. Captain Buggy was a little bit done with pillaging and drawing the ire of people surrounding. Actually went to clown college. Trust me, folks, he has a degree. He definitely has a degree to try to make himself more warm to the fans around wrestling. And right now, he's introduced to the mat where that warm sensation of pain affects his face.
Oh, Pureheart is giving Sincere some work. He can't get him off that rope. So he's just going to deliver the punishment as it sits.
You don't have a charger, do you?
I do not.
All right, looks like we're going to try to keep up with the comments, folks, but if we don't get to them, we do apologize.
Nope. My phone is going the way of Street Rat Jimmy. It'll be dead soon.
And Angel Pureheart, a big elbow to the back of the Pirate Captain Buggy. And we have our 10 count coming back in.
Again, I never know if Buggy's intoxicated or just stunned from the punches.
Both. It's always a both.
Coming in number 8. At number 8, we have Timothy Alistair.
Oh, you heard it. Timothy Alistair, our 8th competitor, joining us here in this battle royale for the county coin.
Oh, he looks like he means all business. Him and Buggy, they wrestled earlier tonight. Buggy took him out. Buggy with his first victory at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. I was actually watching to the back door. They wouldn't let me in yet.
You didn't have a VIP ticket?
I did not. They do not let me into VIP.
Oh, big clothesline from Timothy Alistair. That focus, Dave, that could be misconstrued because Timothy Alistair, I've talked to him. He is a very mentally ill individual who probably cannot be trusted in the ring in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Oh, I should probably get to know that guy then. Yeah, I don't like crazy people, though. They scare me. Like spam.
Timothy Alistair,
What
one
is
person
that
we
stuff?
did hear from leading up to this event, he wants a shot at the Manimal. And speaking of being mentally ill.
Yeah, the Manimal has taken on all comers and none successful, so to want to get into the ring with that.
Ooh, Timothy Alistair, a nice shot across the jaw of Sincere, and everyone is down as Timothy Alistair making his presence felt in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Angel Pureheart seems to be losing his because he's just laying there on the ground.
Not a bad
Refusing to
strategy.
get back into action.
Again, only 12 competitors in this one, ladies and gentlemen, and this is our 9th coming to the ring right now.
Oh, Angel Pureheart's looking back with a look of sheer terror.
This is the music, I believe, of no more excuses.
Ooh.
Excuses.
Ian Knight coming to the ring. Flanked by his best friend and his manager, Sydney.
This guy's got an entourage.
Ian Knight making his presence felt in the last couple of events in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
What belt is he holding? Is that like one of those fake ones that you buy at the store?
Ian Knight coming to the ring. The smoke. He brought his own smoke as well.
Oh, Pureheart picking the right fight against that weird drunkard.
Now Sincere going and Ian Knight going after Timothy Alistair as Angel Pureheart is trying to get the Pirate Clown, the Pirate Captain Buggy out of the ring. No success on this one. We had very quick eliminations, partly because Sincere turned on his Wolfpack brethren, Pop Chulo. And since then, no, we have yet to have another elimination.
Alistair was the recipient of an accidental bull ride splash. Oh, and there, it's Sincere just broke the mat with his back.
Now Pirate Buggy, he's trying to get Ian Knight up and gets him with a cradle DDT. Ian Knight falling right on his head. It looks like he's out of it. Oh, Angel Pureheart coming with a big hit to Buggy. And one more to Timothy Alistair. As we have another competitor. Oh, Bad News Bagoo, fresh off of his warm-up match, coming to the ring. And if you remember, Dave, Bad News Bagoo run our first ever Thunder Rumble. Very versed in these battle royales.
I don't remember much, but I do remember that. I didn't know he was in this thing. Everybody else might as well just go home.
And just a couple more competitors. Bad News Bagoo, again, he did this last time in the Thunder Rumble, taking his time. He understands it is a war of attrition in there. It's last man standing. And that was partly why he was able to win, because of the smarts he used and taking his time.
Like you said, the largest competitor in Thunder Mountain Wrestling's organization, the winner of the Rumble, the winner of County Coins. Bad News Bagoo's resume is as loaded as that Buggy guy.
Well, let's not forget, Dave, probably the most impressive thing Bad News Bagoo has done is pin the Manimal for a 3 count. Unfortunately for Bad News Bagoo, it was the best 2 out of 3. And here we go. Bad News has got some bad news to tell a lot of the competitors in the ring, delivering chops and clotheslines that send everyone to the mat.
Yeah, we've seen everybody fall to this man, including your wannabe champion, the Manimal.
Well, Bad News Bagoo took so much time that he's entering the ring just as the second person's entering the ring.
This is my pick, Ryan. I know this thing's a getting wet. It is none other than number 11.
Hey, there he is! Fan favorite gets everyone in Douglas, Arizona on their feet. Street Red Jimmy, fresh off of his death. And here he goes, trying to pick a fight with Bad News Bagoo. Thought he would have learned his lesson by now.
I can't. First of all, he's alive. So congratulations to your father. And yeah, you think he already had 20 minutes of this beating, like he'd had enough.
Bad News trying to throw him out, but Street Rat Jimmy only ran over the front rope, so he still would have been in the not Thunder Rumble, but the Battle Royale if he stayed there. So I do believe we only have one more competitor left, who will be entrant number 12 into this Battle Royale for the County Coin.
Yeah, no, the Thunder Mountain Wrestling entourage in that ring is doing the right thing and going after Bagoo. He is the threat as long as he's in there.
Yeah, smart. Absolutely smart, like you said, Dave. And not to mention, Bad News Bagoo run the Thunder Rumble. This is the strategy that was employed against Bagoo last time. It didn't work, and Bad News Bagoo looks like every time that happens, it just makes him more upset as he sends Angel Pureheart over the ropes.
Yeah, it's almost the way he used to treat Andre the Giant, where I just go after him and get him out of there. Was it the last competitor, you say?
I do believe this is the last competitor for the Thunder Rumble.
Street Rat Jimmy! Oh, he held on.
Who is? Oh my goodness! This is Wolfman Bronson.
Who?
Well, there's a second Bronson now in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and Wolfman Bronson coming into the ring, the Underworld Champion. making his debut on Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
I am not familiar with this guy. He needs to be careful with that shirt. He's going to be taking a much longer vacation than me.
Wolfman and Ian Knight going eye to eye with each other. They've had history. Oh, Ian Knight eliminates himself from Wolfman Bronson.
Oh,
He went over the top rope. The Wolfman
that was
Bronson, the
quick.
second he's in, he's out.
now he's going to get a beating.
So now these are the last competitors in this Thunder Rumble. 5 men in the ring. Who's going to win this county coin?
Street Red Jimmy going after the other biggest guy in that ring. This kid has no fear and apparently no sense of hair gel product placement either. Sincere, on the other hand, with that beautiful coiffure.
Oh, and here comes the Pirate Crown Buggy all over Bad News Bagoo.
That weirdo is a psychopath. Who goes after Bagoo?
Well, the generational Angel Pureheart leaves. Ian Knight leaves. And now Bad News Bagoo giving Buggy more than he wants in that corner.
Wolfman Brunson, I hardly
What's
get to
that?
know you.
What's that music? Why is there music playing? We have everyone in the... Oh, no, I know this.
I thought it was a 12-man thing. Why do I listen to you about anything ever?
Is there someone... We had 12 entrants in the... That is! It's the War Bear, Victor Ursus!
Oh, they won't give him a title shot. He said, you know what, I was going to win your
There's only 12 men sanctioned in this match. What is going on?
They refuse to give this guy a title shot. You have to go to a whiteout party to get as screwed as Victor Ursus gets.
Does that mean Victor Ursus is now in the county coin match? Don Carlos applauding. I think Victor Ursus is in this battle royale for the county coin.
And it looked like Bad News Bagoo is, again, we've seen this guy win Rumbles and everything else, but all of a sudden, he has a new problem right now.
Oh,
and that is Victor Ursus.
The intensity of Victor Ursus, unmatched at Thunder Mountain Wrestling. 300 pounds. Oh, a tilt-a-whirl slam from Victor Ursus. He is not happy, and he is taking it out on the Pirate Clown Buggy.
Yeah, Buggy is lucky to get out of there with his life. Victor Ursus. Yeah, you're not wrong. We can't see from here. Victor Ursus has no friends. He has nothing. It is just the War Bear.
Victor Ursus, like you said, Dave, earned his title shots over and over again. He has been in the ring with the Manimal more than once, but only one-on-one title shot.
Victor Ursus wants his belt.
Oh,
he will take scalps along the way if he needs to. The guy lives in a freaking castle.
Lost in translation, Bad News Bagoo thought he eliminated Timothy Allister, but he only threw him through the second rope, and our senior official, Travis Martel, right in front of us, lets us know that was not an official elimination.
Bagoo taking a little breather as a Street Rat Jimmy because the War Bear's in the house.
The aggression on that Samoan drop. The intensity on that Samoan drop.
Oh, Allister
Sincere
got Bagoo
flying.
behind.
And good news, Pirate
Buggy,
Clown Buggy is alive.
Oh, Allister, man, picked the wrong fight.
And it looks like he's on the apron. He's gone.
Bad News fourth elimination.
Bad News Bagoo is an elimination machine. As Sincere tries to get the big boot to knock out Ursus. Ursus able to stay in, but a big boot from Sincere gets him reeling for the first time in this Royale.
Street Rat Jimmy's like that stupid 8-year-old that fell into the gorilla pit. He is in there with 3 animals.
Sincere now doing damage, and that kick right to the throat of Street Rat Jimmy, and that's going to stop all the momentum. Bad News Bagoo, right place, right time.
Oh, Ursus is calling for a Bagoo versus Ursus would be against Street Rat Jimmy, still in there. Winner of this wins every county coin.
Every county coin, and they're going to team up, and they're going to send Sincere over. Was it worth it turning your back on your friend Bob Chulo? You didn't even win the coins. Sincere. Oh, Victor Ursus from behind on Bad News Bagoo.
Victor, again, Bagu, maybe he doesn't understand that Victor Ursus doesn't have friends. He will use you to accomplish his goals, and then he will dispatch of you.
Ursus made that crystal clear when he turned his back on the foundation. Is there still beef with the foundation? We don't know. Victor Ursus, Street Rat Jimmy, this is just inexperience from Street Rat Jimmy. He has no idea where to jump in, and he just let himself get beat up by Victor Ursus with indecision.
Again, he's in there with a 400-pounder and a 320-pounder. Street Rat Jimmy's about as big as my youngest daughter.
Oh! Street Rat Jimmy! Did he win the Rumble? He just eliminated Bad News. Did Ursus go over the top? No, he didn't. Street Rat, turn around! Turn around! Turn around!
Oh, that's it! Victor Ursus, the War Bear. He said, I can't get the gold. I'll take all your coins. See ya!
Victor Ursus says, I told you, I'm coming. I'll tell you, Dave, for all the ill feelings that Victor Ursus has around you, and I've got your back at all times, I have to say, Victor Ursus is getting the short end of the straw all year in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Your delusion is going to end up getting you put into the hospital.
So anyway, back to your analysis.
Victor Ursus, again, the guy is he just won every county coin. He's gonna win the heavyweight title next year, and then he's gonna win the tag team title by himself.
Somebody get in between Ursus and that little fan, please.
Joel's gonna get slapped for a second time. Can't wait.
Victor Ursus. What's going on? Don Carlos is stopping Victor Ursus. Victor Ursus won the county coins.
Don Carlos's bodyguards might want to get in between him and that animal.
Joel says he's taunting the crowd. I don't know. He's just showing his pride. I mean, no. You're rubbing off on me.
That guy is an absolute psychopath.
I said it. Time and time again. They pass their eyes over me. But tonight, the gods saw fit to claim me, their champion.
Well, no lies detected in Victor Ursus on that one. Interesting. I thought we had 12 entrants to that Battle Royale, but the last one, Victor Ursus, able to come away with that coin, and I just flipped the camera on us. Dave, say hi to the people out there. Trust me, I was as surprised as you.
Hello. Again, I will be seeing you folks for a little while, but I should be back by next year when they start this thing up. I hope. I'm going to aim for, what do they say, being a good person. What do they call good what? Good behavior. I'm going to aim for good behavior, but Victor Ursus is collecting the goods right now.
Well, Dave, enjoy your vacation. I'm sure we're all rooting for you. Hopefully you and your wife have a great time. As Victor Ursus claims for the first time, one man holds all the county coins.
Oh, I had no idea that he was going to come out of that back locker room. And once he went in that room, bad news, Bagu. That was bad news for Bagu.
I've been in the locker room for 2 hours. I don't even know where Victor Ursus came from. He was not there 2 hours ago.
He probably travels by like horse and buggy. You celebrate it. Now just stay away from me.
Well, I'll tell you, Dave, Victor Ursus, all he does is win no matter what.
Well, that was really original. Did you write that yourself?
And I got to tell you, if there was one person I expect to take a shot at the Manimal, it would be Victor Ursus.
Oh, I have the Manimal has his own unfinished business with the Chivero. There's a lot of people in that Manimal line. And speaking of the devil, he ain't even out of this one tonight yet. He might not walk out of here with his belt.
So coming up next, folks, if you didn't hear it in the background, we do have a double champion, Stud Bronson, the Urban Legend champion, and the Super Vader champion, Stud Bronson, is going to defend his title against Dios del Inframundo.
Oh.
And Dios del Inframundo, he is a very interesting character, Dave, and he's from all the Aztec lands. He's a world traveler. He's been a champion in Lucha Underground. He is the first cruiserweight to hold the Campeón Latino American de AAA title.
There's some more bad news for Stud Bronson. Dia de los Muertos is coming up. Oh, and for you folks at home that only speak whitey, that means Day of the Dead.
And we will see if Dios del Inframundo can deliver that death that Dave's been waiting since King of the Mountain Dave's been waiting for Stud Bronson to get his comeuppance.
I hope Stud Bronson's been hitting the leg press. Does Noah, is he a high school football referee on his other job? Because those are the only other people that seek more attention than this guy.
Hey, what is your problem with Noah? He does a great job for Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, people have their opinions. They say opinions are like booty holes, and Noah smells like the latter.
I commend you for keeping it away from a party joke. And there he is! Dios del Inframundo!
Oh, Stud Bronson. Stud Bronson might be in big trouble. Again, Dia de los Muertos is right around the corner. He might be wrestling the wrong man. Again, I hope he was on the leg press. Get those things beefed up a little bit. Stud Bronson's going to be asking Quanto es mi hospital bill after this match. Oh, that is an intimidating individual. And again, we're right by the border here.
So the Urban Legend Championship from Stud Bronson on the line here tonight. The double champ.
You know, with all sincerity, I didn't think he was going to get back in the ring with the Ramrock, much less beat that man. So I will give credit where credit is due. Stud, your hair looks stupid.
At least he's got hair.
Oh, low blow. What are you, Will Kennedy?
I was talking to myself. I'm the one that's balding. There he is, the double champion, the Super Vader champion, the Urban Legend champion, World War Stud Bronson.
Yeah, the face of Thunder Mountain Wrestling, blah, blah, blah. Well, at least he was until I showed up.
You know what, Mouthpiece, that impresses me more than anything that you do is your humility, let me tell you. Missed that one, I see. All right, here we go.
You want me to get in the wrestling ring? Are you out of your freaking mind?
Hey, James Mariner in the chat, as we do get the chat back up momentarily. We have 1% in charge on that phone. Says there's supposed to be 12 official entrants, and yeah, he's not wrong. The match was sanctioned for 12 entrants, not 13, saying that Street Rat Jimmy should hold all those county coins.
I was actually talking with those nefarious henchmen over there. They're pretty nice guys, if you pay them enough.
I would not. It's not surprising, though. That's exactly what you think of those guys.
All right, we got both titles on the line here.
I mean, you have to basically pay for their company, but what do you do? Actually, okay, I don't know if I paid them, or if they may have just taken some money from me. But once they did, they were very nice.
Well, I was wondering where my paycheck for tonight went. Thank you for outing yourself. People love telling on themselves, let me tell you.
Huh?
And the Stud Bronson chats ring out here in Douglas, Arizona.
Yeah, it should be El Stud. No, but he's up against a legend. So good. Again, this close to the border. You said this guy's all kinds of Aztec.
From
here
the
we
land
go.
of Aztec, and look at the quickness.
Oh,
Stud Bronson.
Here we go.
Hey,
oh,
Stud's
too
answering
slow.
he's answering the call, but not enough.
Stud's too slow for this guy.
You're not wrong. Dave Stud Bronson has been wrestling tough guys that want you to beat them up with chairs. And like you said, this is different. This is a very quick pace. Stud finally catching him.
Yeah, they're on the far side of the ring. Oh, but he's standing up to Stud's punches saying, you have no strength in those legs.
And taking this one to the outside of the ring, as most of our Super Vader championships do. This is the urban legend, I do believe, Stud Bronson. There's only one thing you could do with someone that fast, Dave. Mike Tyson said, everyone's got a plan until you punch him in the mouth, and Stud's starting to punch him right in the mouth.
Oh, but he's fighting right back.
Diaz del Inframundo. And Stud Bronson on the outside. I'll tell you what, Dave, this is a match. This is going to be tough. This is a different test for World War Stud Bronson. Who gets him with the kick?
No, he's usually in there with some big bangers. He's not in there with speedsters like Dos del Inframundo. Dios del Inframundo. Again, Day of the Dead right around the corner. Stud Bronson might be celebrating it from the wrong side. They're going to have Stud Bronson vigils going up the street in Bisbee, Arizona. Like, oh, wasn't he a great champion?
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, going for the mask.
Jeez, look how quick Inframundo is.
Oh.
Stud Bronson with the clothesline. He's got him down.
Stud's realizing that this might not be he might have seen the size of his opponent, not realizing the credentials of his opponent.
Every month, Dave, we underestimate these smaller competitors. And I'll tell you, most of the time it comes to bite back at us. There's a reason that they are the legends that they are.
I said they're not all multi-promotion champions. Like Dios del Inframundo.
And for DSA del Inframundo gets back to his feet. Stud sends him in the corner and a big splash.
Oh.
This is exact the strategy that Stud needs to employ, as you can't let the quickness of Inframundo come into effect. You got to keep beating on him.
Oh, yeah, no, he is fast. You can see how he won all those titles. He's rapido. Arriba!
Into the corner and a
Right
big kick, super kick. Oh, but Stud catches him with a big power slam. Action-packed championship match here tonight.
Oh, yeah, guys, like Stud, I don't think he knew what he was in for. He wrestled the Ramrock. That's a different kind of legend.
El Justo in the ring, and I'll tell you, Dave, I don't like when El Justo's in there with Lucha Libre wrestlers. He's got that mask on. You know where his allegiance lies.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Oh, Stud Bronson.
Can't beat the smaller man without a weapon. Big
Stud's got
shot.
a chair. Welcome to Thunder Mountain Wrestling Super Vader division, Dave. This is what it's all about.
Oh, you're right, though. They are going for that Super Vader belt, so, yeah, it gets a little more unregulated, if you will. Hope my vacation's regulated. I heard bad things happen when you go to exercise.
Inframundo does answer the 10 count. He is up. Stud Bronson setting that chair up in the corner, trying to.
Dios del Inframundo trying to figure out what Stud's doing.
I think Stud's trying to.
Stud's doing.
That's smart from Dios del Inframundo, catching his breath the whole time. Stud's going to send him in the. No, that was. Inframundo was playing possum. We could see it on the camera. Oh, good body control. What is that? That's poison mist from Dios del Inframundo.
That's exactly what that is.
Stud can't see. Stud can't see. Stud's blind.
Oh, then we might have a new Super Vader champion. It goes by the name of Dios del Inframundo. Stud Bronson is basically paralyzed at this point. He can't
Anything
do
goes.
anything.
Anything goes in this division. Stud with instincts. Can't see, but was able to catch. And he's got him. He's got him, Stud Bronson. Oh, he kicks the referee into the chair. Had him in a choke. He's got him.
Stud Bronson going off pure muscle memory right now. Oh, he's got him in a rear naked.
Stud Bronson. He's got him in the Kata Hajime. He's got him. Can he get him to submit? Augusto is up.
This might be it.
2.
Do this blind.
3. That's it. Stud's done it.
Oh, wow.
What's the...
Where's the
Oh,
bell?
now he's got to count to 10. Okay, that makes sense. Stud Bronson's going to do it. They're going to count to 10, so he had to break the count. If El Framundo didn't answer the 3 count, now he's got to count to 10. Stud Bronson still cannot see. He better hope that El Framundo stays down on this one. I don't think his instincts can carry him through the rest of this match. And that's going to be it. Augusto rings the bell. He answers the call, but it's too late, Dave.
Now he finds the carne asada, McNuggets to try to get up. Stud Bronson very quickly dispatching of a very, very formidable and sneaky opponent, Dios del Inframundo. Stud Bronson is going to go into 2025 Super Vader champion.
I'll tell you, El Hosto is winning me over in the ring as a referee, Dave. I question him all the time with his allegiances. He's always out here when Lucha Libres are out here, but he calls a fair fight, much like my co-broadcaster.
And Stud can't even see the belt in his hand, you know?
What an impressive performance from Stud Bronson, making quick work of what was a very worthy opponent, Dios del Inframundo.
Now get that guy to poison control. We have no idea what he's got spit on with. And he said the guy's Aztecian. There's all kinds of weird lizards and stuff down there.
World traveler, Dave.
Yeah, we have no idea what he's got spit on his Stud Bronson.
He's been around for sure, but my goodness, what an ending to that match. Stud Bronson, Dave, I'll tell you right now, if he didn't get that 10 count, there's no way he walks out. Stud Bronson, incredible performance with that poison mist blinding him to walk out of here double champion.
Stud Bronson, worse than wear. Looks like he was giving favors to an Avenger. But Stud Bronson going to retain those belts going into 2025. And that's just going to leave us with the beef.
That's going to do it, Dave. Surprisingly, just one match left to go. We've got Hernandez, who's been on TV. He's been in the biggest promotions in America. Oh, he's something to behold. Nothing but muscle. We have the Shade, and they're going to be going after the Manimals Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
You know, I got to say, if the Manimal lucks out again and somehow gets out of this thing with his belt, what a year of reign in Thunder Mountain Wrestling for the Manimal. If. That's a big fat if. I haven't seen these opponents yet. Again, my brain kind of rewires itself every 3 minutes. So if I have met them, I don't remember it.
Hernandez, you might remember from TNA as he partnered with his team,
TNA?
his tag team partner, Homicide.
I knew I came here for something else.
Now Hernandez and the Shade well-versed in big matches. We'll see if they're ready for an opponent as big as the Manimal.
Again, if the Manimal lucks out through another match, what a year reign it has been for that guy.
This is the last match this season for Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Everyone strap in.
Well, again, packed crowd here tonight. A lot of people in the house in Douglas, Arizona. Very loud crowd. They do know I'm hungover. They could shut up. That'd be great. That's why I don't like Joel, because all I hear is that droning voice into my headache.
We're just waiting. That was a quick match. Now everyone's got to get ready. They thought they were going to go. They thought they were going to take longer. It's most like when you get a first round knockout in UFC, Dave, and you see all that filler coming in. Start filling,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. Dana White pushes the button. He's like, talk about Conor McGregor. I don't know why we talk about Conor McGregor, but
Talk about the very obvious shape of the earth being not so obvious.
what?
I saw him earlier today. He was in good spirits. He had the belt. He was
Oh, man, we have a good time here, folks. Again, thank you for joining us on Cool FM Live.
The earth is flatter than 3-day-old PBR.
That's the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, Dave Davies. I am Paul Quarter. And what a night of action we've had tonight. We thought nobody was going to hold anything back, Dave, and we were absolutely right. Started off with Bad News Bagu taking out Street Rat Jimmy. Then we had that tag team ladder match, 5 teams. And for the first time in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, the tag team championships changed hands as the Block go into next season as the reigning tag team champions.
Well, I took a little help from the knuckle dusting henchmen over there, but yes, the Block somehow got their hands on those belts.
It looks like that last matchup, as fast and furious as it was, might have taken out the ring just a little bit. So they're going to go.
I don't think Victor Ursus or Bad News had anything to do with that, or Sincere.
The second Ursus walks into the ring, it shakes and breaks, let me tell you.
The room shakes. We're in a basketball gymnasium, and you can see the camera shaking on the broadcast. This is from him walking around the hardwood floor.
Just stick around with us, folks. We'll get this fixed up momentarily. It looks like it might be a tension problem on the ropes. It's a dangerous.
They're about to have 800 pounds in that ring, so yeah.
It's a dangerous enough sport. We don't need the ropes collapsing to send someone's head to the outside. But my goodness, going back to what we were talking about, that ladder match. My goodness, Dave. We have one more match that could have stole the show. Everyone laying it out. We had multiple people going to the ladder and jumping off it to try to get those titles.
Bowling ball splashes on 8 people at a time. That was wild. That was a match.
We resumed intermission with our Rumble, our Battle Royale for the county coins, which Victor Ursus won, but it wouldn't be a Thunder Mountain Wrestling event without some controversy. Street Rat Jimmy was in there with all of the original 12 people eliminated, but Ursus came in as a 13th member, even though it wasn't sanctioned to have Victor Ursus in there, eliminated Street Rat Jimmy and got the win.
Yeah, you go in and tell Victor Ursus that he can't go in
I
the
ain't
ring.
telling him anything.
Well, you go in and tell him that he can't participate if he wants to participate. I don't think anybody's getting in his way.
I think that's exactly what happened. He said, hit my music to our buddy Emilio, and he did. Nobody's going to tell him you can't get into that Rumble.
And as far as the tag team match goes, he said the Foundation's had those belts for so long. Well, the belts belong with winners, Will. And you want to be Captain Nice Guy over there, and you want to go switching sides, well, maybe you don't deserve that gold anymore. And you too, Gabriel, maybe next time your tag team partner tells you to climb a ladder, stop being such a dingleberry and get up the ladder.
You do bring up a point, Dave, on that one, despite your inconsistent ramblings. But you're not.
Sometimes I just start a sentence and I just wait to see where it goes.
You're not wrong, though. This might be something because the Foundation are trying to turn a new leaf. Maybe they have lost their edge a little bit.
They need to turn over the same leaf that the smoke signals like to turn over.
Now, at the same time, there's a lot of things going on, and the Foundation have been asking questions about certain things going on. And after they start asking questions, they're in a title match with 4 other tag teams.
Yeah. There are certain things in this world that we do not talk about. All of a sudden, you might find yourself getting thrown off the 3rd-story balcony of an Argentinian hotel room.
Ring crew taking care of the ring. We'll give it. Again, this is, like you said, Dave, over 800 pounds of man is going to be in this ring. We've got to make sure that this ring is taken care of. It's a dangerous enough sporting event. We do not need equipment malfunctions, severely injuring people.
Anytime you're dealing with the heavyweights, the big boys, you got to make sure that thing is secure. That is a hardwood floor underneath them. Enough to break bones.
It does look like the ring crew is happy with the tension on the ropes. That's something we could ill afford to haphazardly put together.
I just realized that we are in an elementary school tonight, gymnasium, and Buggy's in here? Is he allowed around children?
The Pirate Clown Buggy went to clown college. He has a degree to be more well received by people after all the pillaging and plundering he did.
He probably has a registry as well. the fans loved him. I don't understand it. I know the weirdos when I see the weirdos, and Buggy's the weirdo.
Well, there we go. Noah's going to come to the ring to the chants of the Douglas crowd, and that means everyone is happy with the ring setup, and Noah is going to introduce us to our main event of the evening for the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
I want to know what Salvation Army he got those socks at. Boy, the Manimal, I don't know if he's fearless or clueless. Why would he put up his belt against two other men?
It's just more and more challenges for the Manimal, Dave, in these contests. And there is our first challenger. Walking to the ring, that is The Shade. Oh, he takes off his hoodie and gives you all the titles that he has. ICW, I saw promotions in Arizona. The Shade looking to add a third tonight.
Oh, he's not the only champion that's going to be in that ring. I wonder if Animal knows that before he agreed to this. But apparently this guy's a two-promotion champion. So good. Best of luck to you there. Guy can't even take a question at a press conference without losing his mind.
You have to suspect, is that actually why the Manimal remains undefeated in Thunder Mountain Wrestling?
He was
always
so
on edge.
Why was he so angry that night?
You were there asking him questions.
Yes,
and I
hard-hitting
use
questions.
that term loosely to rile him up.
Uh-oh. I haven't seen this guy. Oh, no.
And there he is. The wrestling legend himself, Hernandez.
I am going to instantly get on this guy's good side because I have a feeling that I'm going to see him on my vacation, or at least friends of his.
Where are you going again? I forget.
I got to go stay in Bisbee
Mexico?
for it's a couple of months. I have to stay in Bisbee.
Well, you love Bisbee.
Well, it's not the part of Bisbee I want to be in.
There's no bad part of Bisbee.
The judge gave me 3 months, okay? I got to go away for 3 months. I got to.
You said vacation.
I got a DSWI, scooting while under the influence.
I thought you could scoot.
I thought you could too. But the Bisbee Police Department, they said something about .24. I wasn't really listening, and they called me today and said 3 months for you. Should be back just in time, but again, I have a feeling that this guy knows some people where I'm going to be vacationing, so I'm going to get on his good side.
Well, his tag team partner from TNA was named Homicide.
Yeah, makes sense. We sure that guy doesn't have a Glock on him? I'm going to go steal the Dayton's off his lowrider while he's wrestling the Manimal.
Speaking of, there is your Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Manimal!
Or as I like to say, the luckiest man on earth.
The Manimal, man of the people, makes fans happy everywhere he goes.
What a year of Thunder Mountain Wrestling this has been, and we're going to culminate with this? With Manimal against this criminal and the double champ? Oh, the guy's got a record. I know Vacation Tattoos. I'm familiar with them. He got a couple of those tattoos while on vacation.
The People's Champ, the Manimal. Giving everyone on Cool FM Live some love. Thank you again, everyone, joining us on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Facebook page, follow the new Cool FM Sports page on Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube page.
The Shade is locked in right now. Absolutely locked in. He is just watching. Again, like you said, he's got a criminal underworld legend over there, and the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
I said he was a TNA legend. I said he was a wrestling legend. What do you listen to?
That guy's probably related to Pablo Escobar.
Well, you got Hernandez going out to the people. The Shade, the most focused of the wrestlers, it looks like.
He is locked in.
I mean, you don't become a double champion for nothing. He's letting everyone know about it. I like the way the Shade rolls.
I thought they were just introduced, Joel.
I'm from the Show Me State, Dave. He's showing everyone the championships that he's won.
I don't know if the Shade has the size, but he's got the belt. Oh, the Manimal might be in trouble with this guy. This guy's been there, done that.
Of solid muscle.
Who keeps talking about TNA? He's over there saying, Odale, vato!
You might want to befriend Hernandez for some of the friends that he might have to where you're going on vacation.
Yeah, no, he's my best. That is my new best friend right there. My absolute new best friend. I'm trying to let him know that I'm also Hispanic. That way when I go on vacation, they leave me alone. Oh, the Shade just said, wow. See the size of the Manimal. Ah, there he is. The fake champ. So the Shade against Hernandez against the Manimal for the Thunder Mountain Wrestling heavyweight belt. The Shade trying to come out of here with 3 belts.
The Manimal chants loud as ever here in Douglas, Arizona. The first time the Douglas fans get their eyes on the Manimal.
It's kind of hard to miss.
A man that earned that nickname for sure.
Where's Chivero at? Ha.
That is a good point. We have not seen Chivero
Well, he came
tonight.
out with Don Carlos like way earlier.
You're
I was watching from the
so
back.
right. It's been I forgot all about that. Not only am I fat and old, Dave, I'm also losing my short-term memory. That is not a lie.
Please keep talking about my friend Paul like that. I completely agree.
Oh, Hernandez going over to the Shade as we ring the bell, get this underway. Hernandez wants a test of strength to the Manimal.
He didn't get those muscles at a Planet Fitness. He got them on vacation.
DeShade not happy about that. Look, DeShade is all business, brother. Oh, and the business is going to have to wait as he's sent to the outside.
Oh, he looks like a little 8-year-old that's got told to hide in his room. All right, so let's see. Battle of strength.
That's 255 of solid muscle from Hernandez, but that is 355 of Mammoth Manimal that he's going up against.
I wonder what he did to go on vacation in the first place. Like you said, probably somewhere in the homicide range.
The KG affair right now. Most people are ready to take on the Manimal until he's standing in the squared circle with you. And you kind of rethink your strategy initially. Oh, Hernandez is going to back Manimal down into the corner himself. The only other man able to do that was Bad News Bagoo.
Oh, yeah, they're just, like most heavyweight fights, they're just sizing each other up like you do in the yard when you're on vacation.
It's a good song about that. Hey. The Shade out there in the crowd. He said, if you guys want to go at it, you go ahead and beat each other up. I'll be out here taking a breath.
Oh, yeah. He's just going to take a seat. Let
Sit
these
with
two
her.
behemoths.
Sitting with our VIPs right now.
Oh, look at the way he's throwing his hands. Oh, Hernandez got hands.
Hernandez has got Manimal in a headlock. Oh, DeShade enters the ring, and he's going to get flipped down. DeShade just cannot catch a break in this match. Against the ropes goes Hernandez. Shoulder blocks, no one
Been in that
moving.
ring about 30 seconds longer than I have today.
That ring did move. Thank goodness we had the ring crew out there taking care of that earlier. That could have been bad news for Hernandez.
His belts are still sitting on that ring. He might want to get those out of there.
Manimal hits the ropes, and a big chop for Hernandez did rock the Manimal, and he's dancing in the ring after that one.
Oh, I love it. Orale. Again, that's my new best friend right there. Probably my boss. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Manimal answers with a clothesline, and finally one of the two big men off
DeShade's
their
going
feet.
high.
DeShade, he's up and he gets Manimal down with the crossbody. Manimal tried to catch him, couldn't do it. Manimal right back up. DeShade doesn't know what to make of that. He hit him with everything he had, a kick to the midsection, and now a
he barely
European
got him
uppercut
down, much less inflict any damage.
to the Manimal, and DeShade now striking the Manimal.
Or he's got to put a little more on those punches. He's dealing with a very
You're
big
not
boy.
wrong. They didn't affect the Manimal enough to whip him into the corner, that's for sure. And Manimal reversing, sending DeShade into the corner, and a big back elbow to the jaw.
See, like I said, what I have learned about being on vacation is if you punch that hard, you're going to be on the wrong end of that roommate relationship.
Right in front of us, across the jaw to Hernandez. The Manimal sends that 350-pound frame via his legs right into his face.
Oh, DeShade. He got two belts, but they were both tag team belts. I actually heard. I was paying attention. And so, in there by himself, he might not have enough to get through this.
Just a one count there from Manimal against DeShade. There's a little bit of a interesting cover. I don't think that was a respectful cover from the Manimal. DeShade hasn't really taken enough punishment in this one. And Manimal thought he might get a quick count. Manimal took a couple chops from Hernandez, but is not going to go face first in that turnbuckle and delivers the back elbow.
Oh, Hernandez is going to be eating that corn through a straw.
DeShade coming up to the Manimal again with the clothesline. That's not going to send him against the ropes. He wants to get him over the ropes, but Manimal is so big. DeShade trying, and it actually hurts his arm on that one.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah. Make a better decision. Go after the other one.
And a shot to the midsection of the Manimal. We heard that all the way over here. Sends the Manimal into the corner. DeShade, he's got him reeling. Can he capitalize? Oh, and playing a little bit of possum. DeShade go to the Manimal to come back into him and gets him out of the ring, pulling the ropes down.
Oh, he's getting the fans to turn on the Manimal.
DeShade trying to, he was trying to go outside the ring on the Manimal. Hernandez, the ever opportunistic. Look, he's been in the biggest promotions for a reason, Dave, and he has got an IQ in that ring unmatched right now.
Hernandez is from a place in Houston where when you drive through there, you lock your doors. And you hide the women.
Oh, that was not a chop. Those are broken bones to the chest
Did
of
you see the
DeShade.
ref's face? He's right there. Oh, I tell you, look at those vacation tattoos. You don't get those in a regular shop.
Oh, Hernandez all the way across. Hernandez against DeShade. Hernandez showing some explosivity and some violence that we have not seen in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Oh, this man stands on business.
Oh, now he's not standing at all as the Manimal pulls him outside the ring and a club to the side of the head. The Manimal clubbing Hernandez to the side of the head 3 times. Manimal a little bit rocky, wants to finish it off. Hernandez does a good job to get away, but he just goes to DeShade, and right in front of us, we have all 3 competitors in this one going at it.
And Hernandez is saying, "Donde está with Biblioteca" right now because he has no idea where he's at.
Hernandez tagging by officials. Hey, you don't know how
how
deep that runs. Dave Davies is going to take on the Manimal and DeShade now.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that.
Hernandez tagged you. Those are the rules.
Oh, he tagged
and
me?
right in front of us, Hernandez.
Oh, is that what that was?
A big kick to
Oh.
the Manimal.
He tried to suicide me.
You're not wrong about that. You tried to suicide yourself against the Manimal multiple times.
Oh, the Shade wants a part of this.
The Shade going up, and he's got the Manimal.
Security actually doing their job, keeping them away from the kids.
Yeah, that's a great job from security. They've been a little bit sketchy, but a year of working, and they're finally getting their jobs under control. DeShade hurts his own hand chopping the Manimal.
Yeah, I don't think he knew how big the Manimal was until he got into the ring with him.
Oh, right across the jaw, DeShade connected fully with that one on Hernandez. And now across the chest of Hernandez DeShade.
Showing how he got those. Oh, top of the head. That opens up cuts very quickly, I will tell you. Those 9-to-5 elbows.
We heard that shot from Hernandez to the Manimal. All three men on the outside.
He told me to get in the ring. That guy is nuts. And he's also the nicest man.
I wonder if the
met.
officials know that Dave Davies is the legal man for Hernandez. Oh, right across the bleachers and the chairs. These men are just... Oh, with the Shade, Manimal! With the chair right to the gut of the Shade.
I don't think that the Shade and Hernandez know how much they like weapons in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
It is a very big staple here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. You're not wrong.
Wait, Hernandez did not learn that in a wrestling gym. He learned that on the streets of Houston.
Hernandez, he's got ill intentions
chair
with the
can't hold
Manimal.
the
It sets him
Manimal.
up onto the chair, and a big boot sends the Manimal back and down.
Oh, night, Manimal.
DeShade's going to pull up a chair of his own to try to catch a break. And right across the jaw of Hernandez.
Manimal's wiggling and jiggling over there.
Oh, DeShade! A slam on the Manimal who's resting on the chair. That cannot feel good.
Oh, Hernandez is an absolute nicest man I've ever met.
Hernandez is right here. Just
You don't get those tattoos in a tattoo shop.
Hernandez in control on the outside. Manimal trying to fight back, trying to get up. And he does so, delivering a forearm shiver to Hernandez.
These heavyweights are way too close to me.
Right in front of us, the Manimal across the back to Hernandez. And DeShade finally up.
Yeah, he's trying to get up.
Manimal and Hernandez fighting on the floor of this gymnasium. No padding, no anything. And DeShade comes back in. Manimal reverses DeShade head first into that steel ring post.
I told you, get that belt out of there.
Manimal now regaining control on this one, but Hernandez waiting for him, playing a little bit of possum. Hernandez now setting Manimal up and throws him right back into the ring. He knows he needs to get him in the ring to win this heavyweight championship.
When he does those body shots, the Aztec gods can hear those. That's loud. I've never heard body shots like that.
Hernandez not happy with the chance for the Manimal from the crowd.
Oh, stop kissing his butt, Joel.
From what I understand,
Ooh.
you got a few of those to do for Hernandez's friends on your upcoming vacation.
I don't think I'm going to be kissing them.
Flying shoulder tackle from Hernandez on the Manimal from outside the ring to back inside the ring.
Oh, leg drop of Hernandez.
Oh, DeShade! Clothesline Hernandez.
That is the power to those strikes.
You know, it takes a little bit for some people to get in the match.
Oh, she can jump all she wants. So the Manimal and DeShade go back and forth.
Oh! Breaker from DeShade. Manimal has no idea where he's at.
Oh, smart strategy to go after him by themselves.
Manimal tried to duck a clothesline.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
gets the belt.
Shane and Hernandez had different ideas. They didn't go for the clothesline, ran the ropes again, and came off with a shoulder block. Oh, and there are no friends in this match.
I was kind of wondering, as whoever gets the pin gets the belt.
You think Deshae doesn't know that? He's got 2 belts sitting in the turnbuckle right there.
Oh!
Right across the jaw to Hernandez.
Big old Glass Joe uppercut.
And a big boot for the Manimal as he's coming alive again.
Oh, man, he's going high. The Manimal's going up high.
You just don't know how this is going to end as the Manimal right in front of us getting this crowd into it.
Yeah, except he has a big problem right behind him.
Oh, no way.
What is he going to do?
No way. That 350-pound Manimal was going for a crucifix powerbomb. The Hernandez's edge.
I want to see if he can pull it off.
I think Deshae.
Employer.
If I was Deshae, I might let him try to pull that one off. That would have taken a lot out of Hernandez, and Manimal, of course, would have been the worst for Ware. But Deshae trying to get his own offense started now. Elbow to Manimal. Deshae's got ill intentions. He's going up top. Can he get Hernandez up? He's an athletic wrestler. This isn't his forte. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Manimal to his feet. What is going on? Oh, my God.
The Manimal picks them both up and throws them down. Oh, what? Wow, you thought you'd seen it all tonight, Thunder Mountain Wrestling. And the Manimal picking up a combined 500 pounds and chucking it into the ring.
The Manimal could cover anyone now. He would retain his title. Manimal trying to get some steam back into those legs. Hernandez is up. Manimal on the ropes.
He's going to try to get Hernandez out of there and take out the shade.
And he sure did.
What he did.
Hernandez to the outside. Deshae coming in. Deshae off the ropes. But he gets caught by the Manimal. Power slam.
That's the finisher.
1, 2, 3. It's over. The Manimal retains his Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. The Peacemakers once again reign supreme in Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
The luckiest man on earth is going to go into 2025.
Lucky?
He lost to Bagu.
He got pinned one time. What an effort from the Manimal. Deshae and Hernandez, both willing competitors. But the Manimal again. IQ in the ring, Dave. You called it. You said it right away. Using that crystal ball that you have in high school sports. He's going to knock Hernandez out of the ring and go for the victory against Deshae. Exactly how it happened. And beautiful execution from the Manimal.
So the Manimal retaining that title. The Block, new tag team title champion. And Victor Ursus owns every county coin in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. What a night.
Yeah, you just can't ride it, folks. I think that might just go ahead. We're going to take a look at the Manimal one last time. And thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Facebook page. Follow the new Cool FM Live Sports on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page.
Don't forget to go to Urban Action on Monday for karaoke.
Don't forget to go to Urban Action tomorrow where you can meet your favorite wrestlers. Urban Action in Sierra Vista. But Dave, you called it. How do you feel about our last event in Thunder Mountain Wrestling?
It was the most action-packed one yet. I'm going to have good memories of it as I'm enjoying my vacation. So, yeah, it was absolutely action-packed. Lots of belts on the line. It was wild.
My goodness. We take one last look at the victorious Manimal, still the undefeated Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Again, I'd like to say, the luckiest man on earth. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this vacation. Whoa! Whoa!
What?
Look to your right.
Well, folks, we're oh no!
Oh, wait a second. What's going on here?
That's Chivero.
Chivero's out here.
Yeah, he's like Candyman. You keep his name out of your mouth.
Chavero was not on the card. Chavero was in the back, apparently.
Oh, yeah, this has been going on for months now, ever since the Manimal turned his back on his own brother.
Oh, Chavero going for the claw against the Manimal right away. Oh, and a big boot.
Oh, I've been waiting for this for months. Manimal's going to finally get his comeuppance.
That's the smartest thing Travis Martel, head referee, could do. Chavero.
Yeah, this is a wrestling match. This is brothers.
This is Chavero. Oh, my goodness. 3 boots to the face of the Manimal. The Chavero yelling at the Manimal. What's that? Is World War Stud Bronson coming? World War Stud being cut off. Don Carlos Protection Agency is cutting him off.
Stud's trying to fight through him, but they got knuckle dusters. Oh, no. Here comes the brass knuckles.
Oh, look. They got Stud Bronson. They got Stud Bronson on his knees looking at the Manimal who's laying motionless in the ring. Chavero coming over to Stud Bronson.
Getting revenge for that betrayal. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And here comes the War Bear, Victor Ursus now. This is bad for the Peacemakers. Stud Bronson, Chavero, and the bodyguards of Don Carlos.
And they're killing Stud Bronson.
They're letting Stud Bronson look.
Watch.
Stud Bronson can't do anything as he watches his brother, the Manimal, get taken down by Victor Ursus.
Oh, he wants to cash in his county coins.
He's cashing in his county coins. We have a sanctioned match. Victor Ursus.
Yeah, that means he gets to fight the champion. And so all of a sudden we have a wrestling match.
He's cashed in the county coins. Victor Ursus going after the championship.
Oh, Victor Ursus. He can walk out of here with the belt.
Victor Ursus! 1, 2, 3! Victor Ursus delivers the Blood Eagle to the Manimal! Victor Ursus is your new Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion!
Wow! Like Stevie Wonder, I did not see that coming! And Victor Ursus, the War Bear, the deserving owner of that belt! Wow! That was the most sinister thing I have ever seen in professional wrestling. Oh my goodness!
Wow, I am at a loss for words.
I thought we were signing off.
I never
head
thought
over to Disney to go to vacation.
I never thought I would see the day where the Manimal does not hold the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, but that day has come. Victor Ursus leaves this season of Thunder Mountain Wrestling the heavyweight champion. And the fans here in Douglas, Arizona are not happy with this one.
The man is the most deserving one of that belt. He's been waiting months for that match, and he just got it. Victor Ursus.
I told everybody!
He's not wrong. He did say it, but Victor Ursus.
Wow.
Wow is right, Dave. Victor Ursus leaves this year. Victor Ursus leaves this year as the final champion, heavyweight champion of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. The block as well, like you mentioned. Two title holders that held it all year lose it here in Death Proof.
That was, again, the most sinister thing I've ever seen. Making Stud Bronson watch his quote-unquote brother lose the most important thing in his life.
What's the quote-unquote for? What are you talking about?
They don't look similar.
You were wrong still. You still lost your bet. You didn't bet on
Good Lord Almighty, you never know what you're going to see at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
That does conclude Death Proof.
I think that's going to do it here from us in Douglas, Arizona. Dave Davies we got something else to talk about. Victor Ursus, the new Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
I'm literally still in shock right now. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. Don Carlos, I don't know what to think about that guy, but those henchmen, they are mean. They are mean men, and I'm here for it.
The henchman of Don Carlos holding holding Stud Bronson down, along with Chivero, as the Manimal loses his Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship to Victor Ursus after he cashed in all his county coins.
That was the most shocking, sinister, crazy ending to Thunder Mountain Wrestling season 2024 that I could have ever imagined. That was nuts.
I'm at a loss for words, folks. I don't know what to say. Everyone for joining us on Cool Live. For the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast, Dave Davies, I am Paul Corder, and we will see you in high school football soon enough, but next year for Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
I might not be there, but maybe next year.